Yes, baby.
A pleasant Saturday night to you all. Welcome to Talk the Thing Saturday. You're here with your host Simone Taylor.
I know it's Dennis Taylor.
Yes, guys, and as you can see by the topic, break free from family earth. Yes, guys.
Yeah.
So you don't know a thing said tonight. We have a discussion, and discussion is all going to be upon family earth, my
All right.
people.
Good night, Vanessa. Blessing to you, my sister.
Blessing to you, darling. Welcome to the live
Yeah.
stream. Happy to have you here on. Yes. So from last week, Saturday, we supposed to do this discussion because somebody called us and tell us that they want us to bring forth this word, and there is more I'm going to speak on a bit further up and so forth. So somebody call and let us know that they want us to talk about it. But anyway, my husband grandmother went in a car accident last week Saturday night. So that give me couldn't get to come on here last week Saturday night. So tonight we are here.
Daniel. All right. You share it already?
Yes.
All right. Turn on the fan for me.
Yeah.
All right.
Because
So
I put it on up to there. So
that turn. So one spot. So pleasant good night to each and everyone on the live stream.
yes,
As a come on, guys, just please give us a share out. Really appreciate that.
and also thumbs up the live stream. And happy New Year to each and every one. We
No,
will
don't turn
never
it on
get to
us.
say
Don't turn it on us.
so yeah. We never say get to tell happy New Year's and big up to all of my silent listeners. Okay. So tonight I know so we are hold this discussion. Oh, and let me apologize because we are way late.
Yeah.
Because I think the live schedule for 8 o'clock and we are on 8:30 or 8:31 there about.
Yeah, they're about it.
Yes, so we are way late. So my apology for that.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do just a little share out, alright?
Okay, no problem. All right, so I'm not even sure who is in the chat, so I'm not even want to say attack and then like when the live fill up, like me have to go discuss it.
Alright then. So Vanessa, how are you doing? What's up, Vanessa? Yeah. So we're gonna have a night tonight, right?
Definitely. So I'm just here waiting on the live to build up a bit more. Yes, and then we'll share more about this topic and so forth, right? Because we don't want to explain the topic too much. You get me? You say you have to talk about the things them too much. So we just want to talk about it one time, just get it out of the way and just, you know.
Alright, Vanessa. So Vanessa said, I am good and you.
We are doing great so far. Thanks be to God. Thanks be to God, Vanessa, for His grace and mercy. You know, we cannot complain.
Amen to that.
Yes. So we cannot complain in spite of everything. I don't know why StreamYard is acting up, but as I know, sometimes StreamYard have them good time and them bad time. Yes.
Exactly.
So we're going to speak about family earth tonight. So I'm going to tell you some here that we're going to be talking about tonight. So the number one here that we're going to talk about is family earth. We're going to speak about the family earth, the generation curse, the staying silent, right? Hey, good night, Simone.
Hi Simone.
Hi,
Hi
Simone.
Simone,
Happy
what's
to
up?
have you here, darling. Happy to have you here, Simone. Blessings to you, Simone. Welcome to the live stream. All right.
Alright, so Simone said, I Taylor's family, you guys are late coming is everything. Okay, yeah. Yeah,
Okay,
man.
definitely. We are way late. I was explaining a bit earlier on, so we're really late. I'm sorry about the lateness, guys. But you know, anytime probably will come on. To me, probably that is just the right time.
Right,
God did want us to say be on the live and stuff. Because earlier on, I was on a foreign call, about foreign and Jamaica call with my family. right?
Yes.
And we was there just chit chatting and so forth. The awesomeness of God and whatever, whatever. Yes. So
Daniel.
now
So,
go
no,
ahead.
just wait. So Sylvian's Kitchens, bless up, bless up, bless up. Make a shout out to you.
Blessing to you, Sylvan's Kitchen.
Okay, go.
All right. So the topic tonight, as you can see, break free from family hurt, right? So we're going to be talking about the family hurt, the generation curse, things that things that offend or affecting people in the wider society. Good night, Tutorial King, right? Things that is affecting people in the wider society. Things that person do not
So
open
even talk
about
about, yeah.
or even talk about.
And deep down inside, it's hurting
Welcome,
them.
Unique Bless
Yeah,
Empress.
man.
Welcome. Happy to have you here, darling. Right? Things that each person want to speak about and so forth tonight. We're going to be discussing the all of that. Sorry about the live people on screen like you see on the screen, not moving. Daniel, yeah, behave yourself tonight, no,
All
because
right, so
tonight I
bless
want
up,
to put out
unique,
this.
bless Empress. Really appreciate you. All right. All right, Daniel. Oh my God.
Hey,
All
God.
right, so Simone says no problem. Understand. Just make sure you guys are okay. Good to see
Definitely.
you, and good night, everyone. On ear. All
Okay,
right.
nice. Yes, so we're going to be talking about some things that is affecting a lot of family in our society today and persons afraid to speak out about it because listen, they must say, boy, them no want cause no problem in their family and so forth. But trust me, family already problem
Oh, you
already.
cannot stay passing through. I really appreciate
Okay,
that. All
really
right.
appreciate that. All right, it already affect family in the society and it already affect a lot of people in their family. So even if you say you break free and you come and you speak about it and so forth, right? Sometimes when you say it's going to be talking about things, family and say, oh, this and them are cuss and them are
Yeah.
gone, but let
And
me
you
tell
got
you
shame the
something.
family and
Right.
all of those stuff. You
But guess
understand?
what? We are break free from it tonight. So, my silent
Whoa.
listener, if you're here and you is a silent listener, welcome to the live. Happy to have you here. Welcome each and everyone. Happy to have you here. All right. So tonight I'm going to be asking one and two questions before I jump in at the topic. Or you feel like Fino say a person is a big woman, right? Because this the person give me this topic to talk about. I'm going to be playing some voice notes later on in the chat for you to hear what is taking place in our society and people don't want to talk about these
Yeah.
things, right? Or you feel Fino say, boy, you're a big woman, have kids, and the end idea, you have not registered. You're a
Yeah.
big woman, have your kids, them, and you never been registered from the day you was born. You ask your mother since your son big woman to say, listen, because once the parents is alive and so forth, and you have to say go through that part, and the parents is alive, them have to say, come with you and register you, right? You ask your mother, they say, boy, mom, guess what? Me need a job because my kids them a go through a warm time and so forth. Your mother knows that she never register you and instead of the mother come and say, all right then, me make it be my pint of juicy because I'm the one me never say do what me supposed to do because today my daughter a big woman and me never register before, right? It end that day instead of the mother go and say register the lady. A mother say she not go and I find every excuse in the book not to go. Someone wanna talk to me little about it, guys. Like say if you're big somebody, your parents have not registered you, what will you do? And how it has to affect your life.
Very interesting topic. Daniel,
I
be
don't know where
nice.
Daniela
Be
have
nice,
to go.
Daniel.
Yes, guys. So I just want you to talk to me on the topic like if your parents never register you, like how you not feel for know say you're a growing lady come of age, have your kids, them and so forth, and the end of the day. Welcome, Vibes with Maria Coleman. Welcome to the live and so forth. Oh, you know, say feel about it.
Yeah, exactly. All right. All right. So Tutorial King says, whoa, I really do not know what to say about that. All right. All right. So Simone says, what happened to
All right, guys, just give us a
just give
minute.
me
I
a
don't know why StreamYard act up in this form. Just give me a minute. I think me have to go step out the camera a little bit and talk to them.
All right, proceed. Thank you so much for that cheer out, Empress.
Thank you so much, Empress.
All right, guys. All right. So Simone says, I have heard story before about not not being registering. It's sad thing. It doesn't take a lot of registers someone. I should feel neglected. All right, and and felt like um there is no love towards me. All right, she said again, there is no excuse for not registering a child.
That is so
Exactly.
true, Simone. That is what I'm talking about. Just imagine you're on bigger age. You have your kids them and you do not register, right? Or that person even say attend to school,
That is the thing.
right? Or that person even able to say go to school, right? Without having a birth paper. So just imagine the person is in the country, living in Jamaica, right? A person do not have a birth paper, a person do not have an ID, person do not have a CRN. So how on God's earth the person is going to get a job because of a mother's stupid mistake.
That may I say too.
Right? Or you have to have a child and then you watch your child say coming up. First and foremost, you can't tell me say register hard for say register a child. Because I have 4 kids and the whole of my kids them register. And the funniest thing about it, the whole of the ladies kids them because she talk and she tell me, she says, Simone, the whole of my kids them me make sure them register because me not make the same mistake when my mother make.
Exactly.
So
That's what I'm
sometimes we
talking
have
about.
to break free from family generation curse.
And if you don't mind sharp, it leads straight up. It leads straight up. Your children, your great grandchildren, great. That's how it just continue. So we have a break. We have to break the chain of
Right?
that.
Or you're supposed to have a child and you do not register your child. Your child turn big woman and yet still you give a warm time for to register a big woman. Every mother and past off, me guarantee that she can't say get through it with it easy. You get what me say? But once the family, like the mother or the father is alive, especially the mother alive and well, the mother have
Exactly.
to say go and register the child. Thank you very
Thank
much,
you for that
Simple
share.
Things, for
Simple.
that share out, right? You have to go and register the child.
Exactly. I'm gonna go into some comments, alright?
Welcome, Mystic Sensation. Mystic Sensation is saying good night,
Bless
Deb.
up, mistake.
You right? Welcome, Simple Things is saying blessing Simone. All right,
Alright.
blessing Dennis. Go ahead, Dennis.
Alright, hold on. Alright, so Tutorial King say exactly Simone. I agree with you. Hmm. Large boy said I guys. Alright, Simone says it's as if that person doesn't care. So may I talk
Exactly,
about?
because oh, you're supposed to have a child and watch the child turn big man and end up have fear kids them and all and now you as the mother do not register the child. On God's earth that's happy. I can't see through that. Certain things I cannot see through. And I don't
Exactly.
know why parents continue doing these things. Yeah, make it, your kids them suffer. If you are good or you are good parents, go and register your kids. Do not take no more to you. You want to tell me see a funny child born. You couldn't find no time at all for say register that child to the
You know,
child out on big man.
I'm gonna say to Taylor, because remember, I was in when I have baby and stuff, I was there, right? You remember when I come in for like when you do the register at
Alright.
$200, $200,
No,
how
back then
much
it
was?
was a bit different.
Bit different.
Right. They
So I
never
bill it,
usually do it.
never okay.
No.
So you never used to pay for it.
Me not sure, but back then it was a bit different. The
Okay.
setting up was a bit different. Me don't know
Mhm.
if them usually do it at the hospital, like the register, no, like what them a do. Probably I believe that that is the reason why them say carrying
Oh,
this. You
yes,
don't leave
yes.
the hospital without register the
Registering.
child.
Yeah, because some people go home and never
Right,
business
and
about it.
never business about it.
Yeah,
Some
you know, so
parents
it's
go
yes,
home
that's
and don't
I
care.
think
So I
that's
feel
why
that this
they
is
carrying
the
that
reason
system
why,
for children.
guys, them brought in this system when you go to the hospital to have a child. They make sure say then come the register general them come and make sure say you register your child so you can't leave out the hospital without that child
Child
register.
register. Yeah, yeah, exactly. I understand. I understand now.
But it no matter how different it was then, Taylor, I believe that some of these parents are so careless. I mean, I say this to bash nobody or support or to hurt nobody, but you can't have a child and a picnic reach of age of 30 odd,
Mm-hmm.
40 odd, and a person do not register.
Register. And when I do that, when a mother do that or parents do that to their child, right? It really affect the child very badly because remember now, you are the parents and the child can't just run go get some little information just like that without you have to sign some paper or
All right.
something. You
Look at
understand?
this. That
Yes,
that
Papa.
should I say happen like all right. With me register, right? But the name that my parents call me, right? That was not the name on my birth certificate, right?
Mm-hmm.
All along them call me Samantha, right?
Yes.
And all along, I never know say it was someone was my first
First
name and
name.
Samantha was my middle name, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when me now get big now and decide say, "Cho, me I go for my birth paper, me ready start, me say before and
Mm-hmm.
support." But it seems like you look a piece of red paper with them get them last it,
Yeah.
right? So when me get big now and support and decide say, "Cho, me I go for back my birth paper." When me go, all if you know the listen, you register everything, but guess what? Your first name is Simone and your middle name is Samantha.
Wow.
Right? So in the idea when I realize the parents back then they make a lot of stupid mistakes.
And to be frank, they make the mistake and then don't want to correct it.
Thank you. That is what I'm talking about.
You
Go in the
understand?
chat, Taylor.
So
Me
I'm
see
going.
some couple comments
Alright,
come up
I'm
and
gonna
go.
go in the chat a bit.
You not come give me no sugar.
So guys, remember the thumbs up the live stream, alright? Alright. So blessing to you, Mystic, once more. I love and appreciate you, alright? So Simone said a circle of non-registered kids, but I am a firm believer that the cycle can be break. Yeah, man.
Amen, Simone.
Amen to
That
that.
is it.
Amen
That
to
is it.
that. Amen.
And
All right.
guys, me I drop the link, the StreamYard link. So if you want to come up to talk more about the topic, yes, you can come up. Welcome, Shelly Khan and
Shelly,
mine. Happy to have you here,
Bless up,
darling,
bless up,
right?
bless up. Make a
So I'm
shout
going
out.
to be dropping the StreamYard link shortly. And if you want to come up, we'll talk on the topic up on the screen. If you want to turn off your camera, no problem. Go ahead, Taylor.
Yeah, so remember guys, as a command, just give us a share out, all right? All right, so Simple Thing says interested topic family. Yeah. Large boy say it's bad. It happened to my father too, and it was a hard him is now 76
Mm-hmm.
and just get it. Just
Wow,
imagine that.
look at that. And then
Just
person
imagine
want to
that.
stay quiet and don't want to talk about
My
these
God,
things.
man, tell
We
you.
have to speak out about it. Parents, you have to be more concerned for your kids.
Mm.
Your kids' future it a affect. Your kids it a blighted. It a blighted the child's school days. It a blighted the child days. Because first and foremost, if you do not have a birth paper, how you end up in a school. And first and foremost, also, nowadays, if you forget a word, you have to have your birth paper to take out your CRN and your
Yeah,
ID,
it's a must.
right?
It's a
So come
must.
on, a person that live in a Jamaica as an alien, because I know that we not say. Once a person do not register them as an alien, that means that the government don't know about them, right? And so forth, because them never yet register. It's not a case where the person register before a person never yet
Never
register.
register. And she also have some deeper things going on. We're not going at it yet until, certain time. So I'm gonna
And
go.
then I'm going to be playing two voice note shortly what the person sent to me because this is not my topic. This is the person give
Yeah.
me this topic
Yeah,
and
so
said
it's one of our supporters.
right, one of our loyal supporters, right? And the person give me the topic and says, Simone, I'm tired of it. And if you not do it, me hear what other person out there have to say, guess what? Me, I go somewhere else, I get somebody do
Yes,
it for me,
exactly.
Simone.
All right. So Simone says, even if they weren't coming to the hospital at the time of birth, it's the parents' responsibility to pick up themselves and to register their child. Exactly.
Welcome, chilling with Ali and Mali. Blessing to you.
So Vanessa said, yes, I work with RGD, and it's so sad that we going to the bed to register their child. The mother do not have a name for the child or know the father that they must still do not register. You see what me I talk about? Carelessness that me call that. That is carelessness.
It is.
Oh Jesus.
No matter what you ask, the child must register. If you don't know the child correct father and so forth, try and
investigate. Try and investigate.
At the end of the day, it so be this case, try and dwell with it.
Or try and give the child your name then till the time being.
Even if them don't want to do that, try and even deal with the matter before the child turn 1 year old. You can't tell me so you just have the child and the woman turn big woman to the day and then she have to Debbie on your back and say my mother come register me and you not even care to get up to register your child after you have blighted the child years. A woman come of age now have fear kids them and stuff what. She make sure say she break that the curse and never say register fear pitney. She make sure say whole of fear kids them register and stuff what. But at the end of the day, she be at a point where she fear watch even when her kids are so far because guess what? She can't get a job without ID and TRN.
All right, I'm gonna go through the comments once more. So Shelly Kana says, could it be that the parents they limited? Large boy says it took him like 4 years for him to get it. Yeah, you see what I say? Jesus. All right, so me go to Shelly Kana. Shelly Kana said limited academical so they do not understand the process of register. I am talking about them. Let me tell you something. Long as them start, before them start off pinning, they must have some clue. I must ask question.
You want to tell me say you don't know say your child supposed to register? That is nonsense.
Ask question.
Nonsense. You must know to the child for register. What you want to tell me say school back then never used the birth paper. School back then never used birth paper. Me never probably born way back as some person on the life because you know me still there in my 30, right? So me probably never born way back then to know how it was then back then, like in
Mm-hmm.
our grandmother days or our mother days or suppose. But the end, hey, welcome
Wow.
chosen five,
Chosen five, bless up, bless up,
right?
bless up. Make a shout
And
out to
suppose.
you.
Welcome, darling. Happy to have you here on Happy New Year to you and the
Happy New
family,
Year's to you.
right? We probably never know what was it then back then, or you just say go and so forth. Simple things like how you hear and probably you will get understand more. You can indicate to us and let us know if you have to have birth paper back then to say send your kids to school or whatever because me and Dennis are young birds same way, right? So
Oh, you make it look so sure.
but you are young bird like
As
myself.
chosen five is the same to you. Okay, on.
Yes. So the end of the day, what me want to know now, like, come on, birth paper never used back then for register the child to say get the child in our school or a links get used back then. You just carry your child and you have on 1 and 2 links at school and you just say, all right, then me link it. You know your child now have no birth paper, so X and Z. Me want to know. Save your hand here and you're a bit older me and Ozzy tell us what take place back then.
So me just drop a link, guys. So if you want to come up and talk, you can just click on the link and you can jump up and elaborate more on this topic because it's very interesting, right? All right. So
So just in fact, we just come in. I'm not sure if they know what is taking place, but that's the topic. All right. So what I'm saying is, a lady over 30 odd years old, right? She a 30 odd, probably next to 40 or soon. I'm not sure, right? But anyway, she have never been registered yet, and she asked her mother to register her and so forth. And instead, her mother register her. The mother just nah go. Oh, you have to don't register your child before your child have to beg or beseech you to come and register me. And you now make a move to register your child. That makes sense? So that is what we are discussing, and then we are going into it a bit more because I have 2 voice notes that I'm going to play what the lady sent to me. And we are speak about earth, family earth and about generation
bless
curse.
up Jordan, bless up Jordan.
Blessing to you, Jordan. Welcome to the live. We're going to speak about the family earth and the generation curse. A lot of persons don't want to speak about family earth and generation curse. We want to pass on to the next and the next generation. Nobody want to stop to speak out about some family earth and some generation curse. And nobody want to stop to break the generation curse.
All right. So I'm gonna go into some comments now, all right? So
Yes.
Simone says,
One day,
yeah,
let me feed that boy.
yeah, feed him. All right.
Yeah.
So Simone says, yeah, I was just saying the same things, Simone. School asks for birth certificate in order to register you in school. You see what I'm talking about? Say, after you have a birth certificate, you understand, to register your child in a school. Active Chupsy, blessing to you. Active Chupsy, really love and appreciate you. Come to the Taylor's Family live stream. Blessing to you. Yeah, man. So you have to have a birth certificate to register in a school. Some more, back in a them time, what the mother they and father they really think about.
Especially the mother.
Especially the mother.
Because of the mother own the fact they say why you have to say register the child and so forth. I think me not sure.
Thanks for that share out, Active Chupsy.
But I thought back then, right? I think the mother have a more say even in today's society.
Yes.
Because in today's society, what me see them a do, if you're married, them a make your wife alone can register a picnic. If
Yes.
you don't married, like if both of you have to say come and the father sign the birth certificate.
Yes.
They end the idea to me the mother have the shop to say register the child. So why is
Yes,
the
which
mother?
is right.
Because even if you have to register that a child without a father name on it, go ahead and register your child. Because some man he walk away from a child and say, boy,
but
child
the woman can't walk away.
But the ladies cannot walk away.
Yeah,
so
which is right.
Why you take so long and you make the lady a suffer because of your silly mistake? Do not register the woman.
Wow. Whew. All right, so guys, that is the StreamYard link. You can just go, come on up and share your point of view on it. Shelly Corner, the floor is open also. Chosen 5 say not really. It wasn't mandatory then. All right, I understand. All right, so Active Chupsy says check. Yeah, man. So Chosen 5 said, I know someone who was gone through school without being registered. He's 18 now. Look at what me I talk about. Look at that. Look at that. Eh? My God. And I think in nowadays society is still happening, you know.
Yes,
it's still happening. It's still happening. All right, so Chosen 5 says I won't be long, guys. All right, sis, I understand. All right, just feel free anytime. Feel free anytime to drop by, man. Really appreciate you. All right.
Yes.
All right. So all right. So Mystic Sensation says Mystic Blessing. Active Chupsy says Chosen 5. How is that? Well, it's link. Do these things. Exactly. Links. And the time when they think about links, them think about say, listen now, go out to RGD and go make sure say you pick them register. Yeah. Spend the time and make sure say, because when you register your child,
you're blighting the child.
You're blighting the pitney days, man. And you're blighting for them pitney days, the grand pitney them days too. Because remember when them pitney they raise up, you know, them want to know. Suppose as example, them
there are certain things cannot do without birth paper.
Thank you. Just as example, Taylor, you said there was your name was Samantha. Right?
I coming up think my first name was Samantha.
Yes.
Right? Because yes, I get registered.
Yeah.
Right? Let me put that out there. Get me register. It seems like they through them moving up and down and so forth, probably them last the birth paper.
But them still must can remember.
Right? And so forth. Me don't know what happened. So anyway, what eventually happened is me do everything under the first name of Samantha, right? Every single thing under the first name of Samantha. When me get big of age and decide to, all right, then me just go out there and pay the money and get my original birth paper.
Yeah.
When me go to RGD and stuff, only find out that my first name is not Samantha. My first name is Simone, and my second name is Samantha. And me I say what? So for your time me have a problem because listen the problem me have now. So when we go to places and you know say boy sign signature and whatever you sign your full name. Me always I put Samantha first and Simone in the middle and so forth. So sometimes I see people them a look at me have to explain and say sorry about that. I told me just get out my birth paper and so forth. I always I make mistake because I grew up to know Samantha and never know Simone. Simone was my first name.
All right. So Simone says goodbye guys. Have a good night everyone. All right, have a good night to you, my sister. We love and appreciate you. Okay, my sister, have a blessed night now. All right. Yeah. So where I stopped, you know. No man, I skip over. All right. So okay. Simone said, I'm sorry guys, but I have to go early tonight. This is a good topic. Yes, awesome sis. All right. So Active Chupsy says, Mystic Sensation, One Love. Chosen 5 said I was the one that registered him. So it's my name on his birth paper. Exactly. Even putting your name on the birth paper, that's enough. You understand what I say? JSTV, blessing to you, blessing to you. Yeah. All right. Hmm. So Ricardo, bless up, bless up, bless up. Make a shout out to you. Jordan says, West says, what's the topic? So the topic is break free from family hurt. That's the topic. All right,
All
Mr.
right.
West.
Yes. All right. So we are here talking about family earth generation curse. If you know what is generation curse and so forth, and also person that do not register, they are alien in the country. Welcome to each and everyone. Blessings to you all. Yes. So that we are really here talking about. I'm going to be playing the person voice note and let you hear what is taking place in our society today, and then we talk more now. May I get into the topic more now, and we discuss the
The
topic.
topic we got
Right.
a little deeper in the topic. So I'm gonna look for
Yes.
it. I'm gonna look for it, and then we play it. All right.
Right. So just give Dennis a
So
minute,
give me a
guys.
minute.
Yeah. So he's going to look for it, and then we are play the voice note. And then when time we play the voice note, we want to talk to us what I think about the voice note and the person that is, yeah, and the person that is going through it. Remember, say you have to take out the earphone.
Yeah, man. Me know. Just go ahead, man. Come on.
Right, and so forth. So the end of the day, we have to be careful what we are sowing in our kids' life and so forth. We have to be really, really careful as a parent. And we have to make sure, so listen, if you never get the best, make sure that you will make your kids them try your best to make your kids them come up and get the best.
All right, Ricardo. Thank you so much for stopping by. All right. So I'm gonna play the first one. We're gonna play the two both of them,
Both
right?
of them, yeah.
Hello, good morning. This is Tamika.
Guys, let us know if you're hearing it.
Find something. See, how you have your YouTube thing. Why you help me find something? I want to see how much people up there, how much people out there we request to us where you go to for your YouTube say. All right, look here. Me have a mother. Every day she tell me say she love me. At the same time, from your baby until now, I don't register. I don't have a ID and I don't have a TRM. Like when I say, you put your on your YouTube, come here, go share my mother. From your baby until now, I don't have a ID, I don't have a TRM. And every day, people talk to her and tell her, say, want to go register your daughter. Make she have a birth certificate and something. Every day she says, yes, she have to do it and something. And no, she can't do it. All right, since me big and me start take man, and me start own one look of money, me did a try to look about it. And every time when me go in a RGG, a man the video can go in there go ask. The cry all me like water in there already when one girl did assist me in there. All the girl did turn to me and said, pray girl, pray. And anything anybody do you it curse we break. And so when me the young and me used to start one look of money and get a look of money, I try to deal with it. But you see, every time when me try to deal with it, I always get back a setback. If I know some problem wrong with it, in their time, in a that time when I used to look about it, I always some problem with it. All right, cut argument short. Last year, me go RGG, me and mommy go up there. Me say, mommy, come, me want me birth certificate because me cannot get a job and me live with me baby father. I have a 2-year-old daughter where she named Ashika Blake. And me go up there, me say, mommy, me want me birth certificate if the man alone at work and me not working. And me and she go up there, we get the farmer. So the day when we get the farmer, that no, me first they go there, we take it out. When we take it out, I give me and my son near Ryan Hudson. And when we go there and take it out, I give me and Ryan. You see, me I leave the paper there, give me mother. My son turned to me and said, mommy, I see where you come back and see the paper in the jar, because your mother look like she don't care. And same like how my son they said, it's the same thing mommy do. All right. When we leave the paper and something, the paper did that sign up, look up. Me had a sister named Michaela. She did a write up one part, but the part when she write up, she never did write it up with somebody who more older in the family to write it up. Like my grandmother when they are told Augustine. And she would have to write up that the part where can say, yes, mommy did have me when I was a child, and then we had it. So me and she, Michaela did write up that part there, me and she did go back and we get back a different piece from it, and we get 4 pieces of farm to fill out. Me, when in RGG, me ask them, say, why this bungalow paper? They say, in the days, people used to take the people child, so that's why we have to do it that way. Michaela say, okay, all right. Michaela, yeah, so the piece that Michaela write up now, me and mommy go back up there and me make she alone go in there. Me stand up out that door because through the coronavirus where people cannot go in there. So me make she go in there and we turn up outside. When we turn up outside now, she go in there and get back the other piece. When she get back the other piece, she take the farm from me. They go take it from her and deal with it, try deal with it by myself, you know. But she take it there from me, right there out of RGG, out of the doorway. She take it and say, all right, tell me, I'm going to go to this time. And see there from last year until now, and last year before September or in September, the mother have the farm right now, seeing we are not do anything, no move, no make to it. And me I get tired of these things. I'm getting tired. Every day I'm in the house and want to work and cannot work because I don't have any idea and don't have any DIM. My mother is moving, don't care. That's why the other rest of sister them don't deal with her. First time you say, I say, why the other rest of sister them don't deal with her? No, me really I see why the other rest of sister them don't deal with her. You see, the old time people then they grown and they have how much are we and don't register how much are we. And we set up pitney now, we come up now. We register everyone of my pitney them 6 months, 6 child them. I register. The local last game on the side of my foot, register. My first son register. My daughter when they are foreign, register. My third son when they are Raya flat, register. Ashika with the Spanish town, no, LL with the Spanish town, there, so register. Romeo with the Caledonia Road, register. One of my child, register.
Alright, so that is the first one, guys.
That is the first voice note, right? So I'm going to be playing the second voice note. The second voice note really say, make you know what is taking place today in our society. We know say all of these that take place and so forth, but the end of the day, guess what? Some of us are pretend like these things is not taking place. You get what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yes. So I just see somebody come on a while ago, Sister Winnie. Blessing to you. Mega shout out to you. Really love.
Right.
And appreciate you. All right.
All right. So we're going to play the final voice note for the night, and then we're going to jump in the topic. Right. So welcome each and everyone. Happy to have you here. If you are the first time, come on. Okay, I love you all.
All right. So this one more, you know, guys, and listen keenly. All right, keenly.
So yes, like I was saying, put it up on YouTube and see it. When you're doing a video again, put it up on YouTube. I don't shame. I'm not shaming for who want to know that it's me and I don't register. I'm not ashamed. I'm getting tired of certain things. I'm tired. Before that, I go to TVJ and we put it up on the whole world. Our foreign we hear it. We get tired. I know, we have a mother. And every day when we call you, tell me, we love you, if you really love me, look out the papers now, make me can have my ID and my TIM and make me stop suffer so in a life. Every day I get them that telling that you love me, I love you, that, I love you. And at the same time, you're not doing what you have to do. That is not love. That is a cold love or something like that. That is not love. At the same time, no. Where our mother doing we? She come like she want, we know. We our set up pitney now if you go through the same thing and make that our set we have our child now if you make our set we have our child now if you go through the same thing like what she doing. Cause me have a son in Raya flat Where every day they get up and they tell me, son, all different type of bad news for me. And at the same time, people don't understand and know what the situation, what I am going through. And what God upper ever can tell people what I'm going through every day. I have a grieveness in me, and every day I have this anger in me. Sometimes I say, I go to church and make a pastor pray for me. That's because I got the grieveness and the angerness in me. I'm so very angry and I'm so very grieved. So she said, oh, me the earth all long. And me I beg my mother to look out my papers to me. I just a pen, and the paper and just write it up and make everything okay and alright and make me go through with me, make me mother, make me a suffer so. And then at the same time now most of my child them now I go through the same thing like where me I go through that I do God no could tell a person how me feel. So I want to know put it up on YouTube. I don't care, I don't shame, and me not go feel no way. Put it up on YouTube because me ashamed some people in my family. Some things in my family we need to come out in a light. And me I go talk out everything. You see, when me was a child, I get raped when me was a child. From my uncle to my grandfather. That's how my grandfather did kill himself. That's how my grandfather did drink gamazone and kill himself. Me I talk out everything. I don't want to go live. I don't care. Me I share all the things in my family. Some things need to come out. But at the same time, I suffer. And at the same time, I feel all the pain and all everything. When that Anthony was a child, I never tell anybody to rape me. I never give anybody the purpose and this. I was a child. I was almost a 9 or 10-year-old. You see, sometimes in some family, some dark things in some family are hide sometimes, and then some of we in the family, if we leak out on things and talk it out and make people out there know what is going on, people not going to know what is going on. At the same time, them a riot flat, I tell my son, bare things go me, and at the same time, they don't know what's going on in my life. They want that little boy already a riot flat to eat me. Just like how most of we come and eat with mother because where we mother make we go through. Why parents out they can have this whole child and at the same time you make a child suffer? You know better than the dash you find a belly or something or give up for adoption or something if you never happy. Don't make a child suffer in our life so and compare this burden and this pain and carrying at the person's heart. It don't good, man. And then at the same time now, my son in Raya Flat now, I go through the same thing. My daughter fine okay now, because my daughter father take she from she had 2 months old, you know. So my daughter foreign, they over there from she 1 year old. So my daughter kind of set a foreign. My first son now, we live with his father, a Mandeville, Westwood run this up. Yeah, he might go my girl is school. Yeah, he will kind of rough sometimes for his father. He will kind of rough sometimes for his father. But at the same time, his father tries to do what he can do. And then me have a son in Raya Flat now. But them I tell that good boy be a bad thing for me. And me know say the good boy most confused. My son is 11 years old. And me know say most confused. Me know say maybe he want to believe them or he don't want to believe them at the same time. At the same time, they are not getting a job, having that situation with my papers. And I want to work and help him, and I cannot help him. At the same time, then they don't hear and tell him picnic. All type of things at the same time, they don't hear I work out the picnic. Some things when me hear where them do the child down there. God no. I want to go for it. Sometimes I don't have any money. It's my baby father alone down here at work. Sometimes you rough on it. Nah, like you rough. Sometimes we not even have food for eat. Figure out a 2-year-old baby. Sometimes I need to look thing in get in run go do it just so the baby can't eat. Sometimes I don't want to go for my child. If me do get a money, me don't want to go for my child, but at the same time, me and the father is going to have a problem. Because the last time is the father did take the child from me. It's police and everything that involved with that child, and the father take the child from me. At the same time, you see, at the same time, the father take the child from me. At the same time, they're not treating the local, they're not treating the picnic here good. Because on things on me here, we are happening to the local boy down there. And me as a mother, me pen up over it. At the same time, they're not treating the child good down there. And Me see one time, me I call the father, I tell the father, say, listen, me I go take my child, give me my child. And so he never answer the phone.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
So
guys. So sorry about that. You can hear the lady's story, right? For those that came in late, welcome to the live stream. Welcome Green Nation. Welcome Melan Chris. Welcome each and every one. Blessing to you all. So for those who came in late, probably I never get to say here what the lady was talking about, but me just run through it, right? Listen, listen. This lady went through a lot. She have not registered from she was a baby. No, she turned big woman. She have not registered. Right? May I explain the lady story to you? She get raped from both her grandfather, she said, and her uncle. When the grandfather couldn't live with it, a person end up and drink Gramazone and kill themselves. For knowing that they rape a 9 to 10 years old child, we do not deserve it, them just couldn't, one of them couldn't live with it and just kill themselves. Right? This woman went through a lot. She have her kids them. She have to watch some of her kids them and suffer because she do not register. She do not have any ID or TRN. They said go and get a job because of the mother and father careless and slack behavior. Right? Me not pretty it up. So anybody come on here and want me to pretty it up, I'm not going to pretty it up. So sometimes you see some things that happen in our family, right? And person, a stifle person they in our family and them a go through hell. Them want to speak out, but them don't know how to say go about it. People out there in our society, a lot of people can indicate and say, listen, I went through this, what the lady is going through. But guess what? They're afraid to speak out about it because you fear of what your family and say, oh yeah, let down the family, oh you're doing this and you put our family to shame. You act like say if you are the worst, why you want to talk about things of the past. Listen to me. Earth is earth and earth is up. Not until you talk about it and seek some counseling and some good prayer and fasting. Listen to me. You're not gonna just get up tomorrow and get over your earth. When family member hurt you, I believe that is the artist. Can we go walk a little bit more after that, please? Just give me 1 minute, right? When family member hurt you as a child, I believe that can be one of the hottest earth you can ever have to say live with or deal with. You just imagine person in the community when you say your own grandfather, your own uncle molest you at the age of 9 to 10 years old, or hard and bad that look. Listen, me don't want nobody come here and talk about say, listen, she in bad or she in rude or she give her grandfather or uncle. Nothing like that. What a 9 or a 10-year-old can say do. Listen, all of them are do some things. You are the bigger one for know better. You is the bigger one for know better. So sometimes some things that take place in our society, it all happen right in front of our eye. It happen to our next door neighbor, it happen to people who we know, and we choose to stay silent. We choose to stay silent. This woman get molested from 9 to 10 years old, as the hear the vice note say. And guess what? She molested both ways. The grandfather was supposed to take care of the child, and both from the uncle. The grandfather could not live with it, and the grandfather drink Gramazone and kill himself. Right? And I saw sometime it I go, oh you a big man and you want go and molest your own.
Imagine that.
Huh? Your own grandpicnic, your own niece, and you feel good in yourself, or you feel good. And a lot of this take place today, and a lot of person is going through family hurt, Them a go through some earth where them not even want to talk about them. The people rape them and then don't want to speak about it. Them have their own parents and they're afraid to say, boy, you know, say my uncle molest me or my brother or whatever molest me. Because guess what the parents them is going to say? Oh, are you giving me or a lie? Him never do it or him not gonna do it. Listen. We need to step away from them things there, and parents need to listen to them child. Me have welcome Helenica, right? Me have my girl Pitney, right? 2 girl, God bless me with. And you as a mother, even if the father not do, because not every father a father, let me put that out there. You have good father and you have bad papa. Let me use the word papa. Because we in Jamaica, guys, if you're on the live and you're a foreigner, let me try to see if I can talk it good. So for all of the bad father them out here, we make it good bad for the good father them. We don't need to go one side. We don't need to take and put in a barrel and roll down a river and down. Right? Or is it you have a child and you molest your own daughter? You molest your own family member and you feel good in yourself, you live with that? You mash up a little picnic future because of your desire, because of your sexual pleasure desire. You mash up a child future. Come on, we need to do better. A lot of people are going through earth right now, but guess what? They're afraid to talk about it. But tonight we untalk the things them Saturday night. When time we come here every Saturday night, we just talk the things them as it is and lay a platform as it is and speak it as it is. And we don't care what no one wants to say because truth is just the truth. And we speak the truth and the truth shall set us free. We not hold on nothing will affect person out there. People are struggle with this. You know how much people are going through mental illness because of this? You know how much people traumatized because of this? A lot of person traumatized because of this. So end idea. We need to talk out and we need to speak against these things that is taking place in the family, right? Because guess what? We are going to family earth. We are going to family earth, and we do not want to speak out about it because guess what? When time we speak out, family are dead, you understand? One, you carry down the family and you act like you are this or whatever. And if first somebody get raped, people out there get raped and you never see them come out contact. So what's so special about you? Guess what? You are special. Don't make no family silence you from talking. Don't let no family silence you from talking your earth. Are you go through your earth? Are you a batter through that earth? Are you a feel your earth? So if you have to talk about it, we say get over it. That is what he is going to be doing. Now listen to nobody. Now make nobody put you down. Because a lot of person out there are touched by your story. Sometimes people want to talk, but guess what? Them fear of what other person or family have to say. So they see a talent and it hurt inside of them and kill them and stifle them. But they don't know how to come forth and talk about it. But tonight, see here, we have the platform. The person can come out and person can speak their mind and person can relate to the topic and tell us what to think about the topic. And if you in the nice situation or you in an angle it and so forth, we have a platform. So if you want to jump up on the link, we can drop back the link. Or if you want to say comment in the chat, just keep the chat going and share us out. The person can come on. Probably you have not been through it. So if you've never been through it, you're not going to know where to see him and where you feel like we say go through it. Right. But when you say go through it, you know what the person went through and how it feel and how it hard and it's rough. You know, so your own family member, right? Deal with you in that farm.
Exactly.
Your own family member where you trust, that is the same family member do that to you.
My God. I mean, know so that lady
Thank
testimony was
you.
wow.
Good night, beautiful.
Good night.
Yes.
I kind of think when I go about this the wrong way, and
Go about. Go ahead. Yeah.
and I have a reason why I said that. So me
Yeah.
understand what the lady I go through because we go through similar stuff,
Yeah.
right? But let me start off with the birth certificate. So we never really go through all of that, but she sound
Yeah.
like she's someone of age, you know. So yes, our mother did something that was wrong and stood on her life and so forth. But if she's 18 now, she's now an adult, so she can now look about her business herself. So I think the thing that she need now is to know where she was born, go to the hospital, get all of the data that she need, and then go to RGD. Right, so it no make no sense she did there cause her mother and this and that because probably she could just do that for the rest of her life and she not gonna reach nowhere. Right, so
Mhm.
she need to just take up that in her hand now if she want better and just move forward. Right?
All right. Give me a minute, Vanessa. Right question me ask. Is it so that you can say go and register yourself without the parents pass off, the parents do not pass off? Is it so that she never registered from the day she was born? Like, is it so she can go about it
And do
registering
it by
The,
herself.
herself?
the thing is, from birth she was supposed to be registered, right? If
Yeah, which
you
is right.
know, once you're up on the bed, the people them are gonna walk around and sometimes you
Yeah.
not have the name, you not have whatever, but they might give you this white piece of paper, right? So you can
Mm-hmm.
come back with it. And then you get, I think you get either 6 weeks or 6 months to come in to get the
Yeah.
free copy free, right? If you take up
Yeah.
to 1 year, then you go pay for it. No, she
Yeah.
got all through all of that and they never do nothing, right? I don't know the process after that because we deal on the temporary, right? But I'm just saying that she's an adult now. What
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
if her mother did dead? You understand? What if
All
That,
right.
things
that's
did
the difference.
All
happen?
right.
Then she would have to do it
Vanessa.
herself. Hmm?
All right. Wait, no. What I know back then, me no know about it now, right? I know back then, say, if your parents die and you never register, you can go about doing it your own. But
Hmm.
once the parents is alive and well and you have not registered, the parents would have to register you. So me no know if that say
Danny,
change
come here.
over the years.
But the thing
Exactly.
is,
Thank you.
things always get better, right?
Hmm?
So I said
Yeah.
things always get better, right? So if
Yeah.
that never work out back then them should have a better way to do it now. You understand?
Yeah.
So as I
Yeah.
said, we don't know 100%. We just attack on the fact that she's an adult now. So she now
Yes,
must
yes,
take it up on that. She must move by force. If her
yes.
mother not eat, her mother must remember where she born, the year she born, the time she born, and all them something. And you just go to the
And that,
hospital, get
all right. If I was listening to the voice note, here she talk it and said the farm was still out. It have to be somebody hold on her because the mother is alive and well. The
mm,
mother do not fill out the farm. So there's the problem is. So to me, like probably the mother not give her no info from when me figure
Yes, so
out of
far,
the
so far,
story.
yeah.
So if the mother now say, girl, you born January 1st, 1949 or whatever, she can't go know nothing at all. So it seems like a statement the mother they say give
Give
her
her
or
to get.
either write it for she can go register herself and the mother is not doing it.
um probably the mother don't have the paper because obviously her years now she wouldn't have that. But as I
Yes.
said, she must know the
Blessing,
What?
information.
Clarice, blessing.
Yeah, go
She
ahead.
must know the information. And if you got the hospital and them have this big old logbook, big I first never see them log them book there before. And
Yeah,
them have every information. So if you know which year you born, you know which
Mm-hmm.
hospital you're born, you can go there go find it out for yourself. You understand? But as I say, I don't know 100% for that. Now moving on to the next part.
yeah.
For the
As it
with
relates
us.
to the abuse and so forth, me been through it, right? But you see, based on how me hear she talk, she's not over it, and you
Yeah,
can't
she's
say I
not.
talk about something to people and expect to help people because they're gonna bleed out upon them. So she no need to go get deliverance or figure
Yeah, she speak
get
that
well
still before
from
she
it.
start talk. Yeah.
Okay. Because in a sense, yeah, vent and you yourself the heal. You understand?
Yeah.
Because if you're not heal, you're gonna bleed out upon people and then the same people that will need your help are gonna feel depressed and then they check it out, then probably kill themselves because of way you tell them how them go through. You understand? So
Yeah.
to being angry and bitter at the past in that kind of sense. You just no need to say, all right, things happen. I know my fault, but I just like,
I understand what you're saying, but Vanessa, look on it this way also. Remember, the earth is not something that you get up. Me and you, on the Christian part, it different to me and you sometime, right? Because it's not every earth what we just get up and we move on from it. Some earth that we get, we have to go through deliverance session to get over it. Tell me if I'm right or I'm wrong,
yeah,
right?
that makes sense. Mm-hmm.
Right. Say in the idea, remember say every person is different and everyone deal with earth a bit different. You get me I say? So she know she a unstable and so forth. She been through the earth. She I watch fear kids them a go through certain things because she do not have certain things to say help fear child and so forth, which probably she want give her child a better life than what she could have to
Yeah,
say go
exactly.
through because she want to break a generation curse here even though she are not a Christian, right? But at the same point, something there now way because probably for the parents or whatever, me no know how this really set up because me know say certain information which is private once they don't have a document to show say listen, I mean you John Tom and you go to the hospital just can't get up and say to you say yes, your mother name was so and so, and she have you when she was how much years old and certain things because they don't have paper to prove say yeah, and me a person have you get what I'm
Yeah,
saying, Vanessa?
exactly.
So
Mm.
the end of the day, Vanessa, what I'm saying is me no know how they set up them things, but me know say certain things require say once your parents alive and well, you need your parents to do certain things like the paperwork or anything where them know and support them office they go through the process they fi say register you, right? The end of the day, she now going through the earth and so forth. I understand that she want deliverance and all of that because she herself did say it. But at the same time, all of us deal with our earth different. And earth hard to get over. Any person say, boy, today somebody hurt me, I just get up and forgive the person tomorrow. And because you're a Christian and you move away from certain things, you grow to maturity. So that is the reason why you can get up tomorrow and forgive somebody that hurt you today.
Me understand all of that. I will never, me not deny all of that. But the thing you notice when me come on pan it, me say I go about it the wrong way. Meaning
Yeah.
that it's like you see fire and you put more fire under the fire. Understand?
Yeah.
Because we understand say she not get over it. And based on how she attack, you can see say she hurt. Say
Mm-hmm.
we know compound this and talk about say yes, them family are dirty family. I know him mother wicked and this and that. Now gonna make things better, you understand? So
I
Yeah, which is
understand,
right.
but which is right in a Vanessa, but sometimes this freeze me and come back. All right, which is right in a Vanessa, but guess what? A lot of person is going out there with the same earth. And to be honest, I don't want to come on here and pretty it up and make it seem like what people out there do, it was right for doing some things that they do. Naga say, you figure say, do this or you figure war your family. No. because you have to leave everything to God, leave all revengeance to God, right? But at the same time, me I put it out there for person who say, listen, people is going through a lot out there, and a lot of person say, I go through traumatized, a lot of person is going through depression because I same thing happen to them and so forth. But at the end of the day and so forth, me not gonna tell nobody say for war, but me I tell people say, listen, if you not out there and you do the crime and so forth, you need to fix up on action and you need to stop certain things because at the end of the day, you hurt your kids, you hurt your grand pitney become for a generation, them are affect and them are hurt by it.
Yeah, exactly.
So when I say like the boy, me I push fire to fury. I'm just saying, you get what me I say, Vanessa? So
Mm,
listen, you need to change your ways. If you're out there and you never play a card right, and you know so you can turn it around and play it right, just do it.
understand.
So I just stop my sim way you do going at chat.
Yeah, all right.
Okay.
Me not stay with you
Some.
tonight, still in us, so.
Go ahead.
Me not
She has
staying
said she
up
not
here.
stay with me.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
still
no
me. No
problem, no
problem, man.
problem,
No
man.
problem, because we're not gonna really stay long tonight either.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Go ahead. All right, Vanessa.
All right. Vanessa, that was Vanessa, guys.
Yes.
All right. So Mystics say there's a lot of issues and grievance that the young lady is experiencing. She has a lot of questions that need answers, and she feels
That is
lost
it.
from the sound of things. Um, and rightfully so. Exactly. All right, I'm going down to Green Nation. I think okay. So Green Nation also make me it make me wonder what her parents did about it. That is when she get molested. Oh my.
I'm not even sure.
All right. So night again, Eleneka, Laneka. All right. So Green Nation says once more. If she don't have the support, it's going to be hard
That
for
is it.
her to get over it if she not get the support. You understand? Yeah, so people out there is
It's
going.
hard because,
It
all
gonna
right,
go
to
through a
me,
lot.
I don't believe that me can get up, right, and go to a hospital, right, and so forth. Vanessa come up here and she was explaining, and me I explain my thing. But I don't believe that me can get up and say, for instance, going to the hospital, and then me not say, my mother name is Sonia, right? So me are going and say, Sonia, like, you know, I'm Sonia Bantan daughter, right? And I don't sure when she have me, I'm come to say, try and get up information for me can get say register myself and stuff. Them all need proof. Where proof
Exactly.
when I
Where's the
have?
proof? 'Cause
Where is
anybody
the
can come
proof?
and say yes, I
Thank
am
you.
so and
And
so.
Sonia daughter. And Sonia have me when me no know when she was how much or nothing at all. We all need proof. Say in the idea where is the proof? You don't have no ID, you don't have no theory, you don't have no docket, you don't have no what all, not even one look piece of paper for sure say, boy, even though it's rubber, me are really Sonia
So, yeah,
daughter.
exactly.
You get what me say? Say in the idea them not welcome stiff breast, right? Welcome Kiki Boss.
Stuart family,
Stuart
bless
family,
up.
welcome. Blessing to you all. Happy to have you here. So for those that came in the chat late, we was here just discussing about family hurt because there is a lady say right now she in our country as an alien, right? Because she have not registered from she a child and now she a big woman, she a adult, have her kids and oh my God, thank you
Thank
so
you so
much
much,
for that super
Jane.
Jane for that super chat. Really, really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much, darling. Right? So the end of the day, right? My highlight it a
Let me read what she said before we go no further. So
Oh no,
because
no
so remember it's
morning.
different, yeah.
Yes.
So she said, "Good morning, my beautiful couple. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. A blessing to you too, my sister. We love and appreciate
Appreciate
you.
that.
All right."
Right. All right, we do have a wonderful weekend for this week,
Yes,
but
yeah, for
last
this week.
week Saturday it was
Oh,
never a good weekend for us because last week Saturday, for those that just came in and never know, my husband grandmother went in a car accident, and it was never a good look for the entire family. It gets me say because when one cry, everyone cry.
yes.
Yeah, but you know,
Yeah,
she's
so
alive and well
we thank
and
God
so
for
forth.
that.
So we thank God
We
for
thank God
knowing
for
that
that.
she is still alive, right? We
Yeah,
thank God for His grace and
and imagine
mercy.
this. She's in her 90s, guys.
Yes,
She's in her 90s. And may I tell her, say, God, grace and mercy kept her still.
yes,
You understand? So we have to thank God. We have to be grateful for that. We have to
right.
be grateful for life. That's the most
Thank you so much,
important
Clarissa,
thing.
that she wrote,
You understand?
definitely.
So,
So, for those who came in late, I want to explain the topic to you that we are talking about. So, this lady know I've never been registered from she a child till now she a adult, right? Because she didn't probably are 30 odd, going up to her 40, I'm not even sure, right? So our parents never register her, right? No, she a try to say get registered to try and help out their kids because she have kids and so forth. She had tried to get her mother because so far she said she go to the birth certificate place and whatever, and she tried several times to say do it off her own, but so far me get the understanding she can't do it without the mother. So either the mother needs to fill up the form or tell her what take place and she write up the form in her for her mother and probably her mother sign the signature and whatever, and she can register herself. But none of that the mother ain't doing for the child. Go and register herself. The big woman to go and register herself. So the end idea now, the same lady I talk and I said there's a lot of things she a go through because she been hurt by her own family member, her uncle molest her when she was 9 to 10 years old, and her grandfather molest her in the same time, 9 to 10 years old. A grandfather couldn't take it anymore. A grandfather drink Gramasone and kill himself and so forth. So we are just here discussing the ladies' topic, and me I say a lot of persons out there is getting a lot of hurt. Them don't know how to say dwell with the matter and so forth. Them just need somebody to talk to. A
talk
lot of
to.
person go through depression. People out there get hurt by family member. Them don't want to talk about it because sometimes when they talk about it, family member or customer say, go along, you just a carry down your
Carry on your
family
family.
because a lot of person out there get raped. It doesn't really matter if a lot of person out there get raped. Every rape is different,
Different.
right? Or every molest is
But
different.
look at it. Look at it this
If
way. Me not cut a tailor, but look at it this way.
yes,
Why you think the woman should just keep in that hurt? Don't talk about it. Not say nothing at all. And it hurts she, affect she. We understand and see in a society right now, when you look on the street, you understand, we there in a Jamaica, so if you look
a lot
downtown,
of mad
you New
people
Kingston and all of them places there are be mad people. Sometimes you look and you say, oh, what happened to
her,
these
to
these
them.
these person? What
Yeah,
happened? If I do check, is what the same thing with them go through.
yeah.
Nobody fi
Sometimes a
talk
lot
it
of
to.
yeah,
Nobody fi share it to. You understand? So me I said tonight, say, if you're going through, if you watch the rebroadcast or you're watching it live now, if you have got through this situation, look here, talk to somebody. You
yeah.
understand what me I
I
say?
know say you want say prayer and
Mm-hmm.
so forth, and you have to go through deliverance session, but everybody deal with earth in a different
Different way.
manner,
Yeah.
right? Everybody, every person earth is different. It's not me can take earth and live with it and just pray about it and move on because I reach to the level, but then a Christendom, I'm reach to the level of
Of maturity.
maturity,
Exactly.
right? So at the end of the day, me probably deal with my earth different. That no mean say you are deal with your earth different. When somebody earth is just earth and earth is us.
Yeah.
Anyone out there say earth is not art, that's a lie from the pit of hell. When person earth, especially when it come on to your family member, that is so hard. Yes, me know say the Bible, the word of God say we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principality and power, ruler, wickedness up in high places and so forth. But the end of the day, come on, man. When somebody hurt, you have to talk about it. And when somebody hurt, you have to give them a shoulder they can lean on. And you have to can make person trust you if they talk to you. Because if person do not trust you, they're not going to talk to you about things that they are going through. They're not the coming still.
Alright, I'm coming. Alright, so alright. Alright, so Clarice says true depression is real.
Yeah.
Yeah man. Vibes with Maria Coleman says good night, family. Tired of a long day. Alright.
Okay, Vibes with Maria.
Alright, so you bless up Kiki, Stiff Breast, Stuart family and everybody already. You understand? Alright. I think I will say one question say. Green Nation say amen for that. She is okay now, Taylor's. Alright, so far.
Alright, so
Go
far
ahead.
me not say like to be honest. She not 100% good, but the greatest thing as me said before, she still have life because she not walk as how she normally walk. You get what I'm saying? She not walk as how she normally walk, right? So the end of the day, like me don't know, just pray, because just prayer alone can't say do certain things. But you know we give God thanks.
Amen to that.
Stop it.
Alright.
Daniel, go to your bed.
Go to your bed, little boy. Alright, so Jane said amen. Thank God. Sorry, I didn't know about that.
Yes, so that is the reason why last week, Saturday night, we never get to do any live.
Yeah, exactly. Jane said that's so sad. So the story that I was talking about.
Yeah,
it's so of course
sad.
It's sad for true.
And then like it affect a lot of people out there. People afraid to talk about it. People want to talk about it and afraid to talk about it.
Look at that.
And stuff. Just to fly through the comments. And idea like say we never been through it. We're not gonna know what it feel like if we never been through it. But when you've been through it and you get the earth, listen, earth bad. Because I've been through so much earth before. And I can refer to certain earth and say, listen, it's never easy for me to move on. But guess what? With God, I overcome. Right? But when person say go through this and stuff and then don't go through deliverance session, trust me, them not gonna get up and just get over it. So they might take them look at time and you know.
Yes, it's a process.
Right.
It's a process to heal.
Yeah.
You understand?
I'm a pray for this lady can reach to a point where she find that healing and you know she can just move away from the earth.
Exactly.
But at this moment she has faced it. Exactly. Go ahead, Taylor.
Alright, so Stiff Breast, a blessing Green Nation. Happy with Igna says hello host and everyone. Blessing
welcome,
to you,
Igna.
We really love and appreciate you.
Welcome to the live stream.
Yeah, man. Sorry, she said thumbs up. Thank you so much. Alright, so Mystic says hello, Jane, Stuart, Steve Breast, Kiki. Yes, everybody she's just blessing. Yeah, man. So they said again, Mystic said again, Jane, thank you for the super chat. Yeah, man, really appreciate that. All right. Yeah, man. So I'm saying that a lot of persons is going through these things. You understand? And sometimes we play a blind eye to things and say, oh, but I after the end of the first one get raped.
True.
What kind of style is that?
And while on the Taylor, make me highlight something. I know a person who got through this already. person who said it to me, right? And tell me, say, listen, them went through them, it was what? Stepfather, some family member, right? Molested them.
Mm-hmm.
And when the family member do that, this is what the mother have to say. I child fault.
Mm-hmm.
I supposed to be the child fault. The child get molested. Our child supposed to be blamed for a big man molesting the child. Somebody can
Child
tell
and
me,
nine-year
you
old I
can
go to
type in the
10.
chat and tell me
How it
how
be
the
child?
child to be blamed for so a big man molest the child, and then you blame the child and I say a child fault and you do not believe the child. Why you do not believe? Listen, earlier on I was saying I have two girl child. God bless me with two beautiful daughters. Me supposed to, as a mother, have an instinct, right? As a lady and as a mother, me supposed to can read my two girl picnic them. They know when something wrong with them. You know what I hate about some of these parents? Them play a blind eye to certain things. Them know so the child them a get molested, right? And yet still them sit down and watch the child go through earth on top of earth on top of earth, and them just dead here and just do not care. The lady talking her voice note and she say, why having so much kids and you're not gonna take care of your kids them? Right? He prefer she used the word and say prefer a mother give say dash them away or say have them and give them up for adoption. Right? Me not say boy, me not tell no one for dash away a child, but me not say if you know you're there in a situation where you have the kids them and you can't take care of the kids them, guess what you can do? Right? Give the child up for adoption. You have the child, if not take care of the child and so forth, and you know the person out there need a child. Because much couple out there, good couple, me not talk about no pretending couple. How much person out there really want a child and cannot have a child.
Have a pay
Right?
how much
And so forth.
thousand
Right?
millions
The end
them
of the
something
day, if you have the heap of picnic them and then you watch your children, them are suffer and go through some things, it doesn't make no sense. Honestly, I'm going to say this word and no apology saying it. If you're a parent and you know say you can't afford to mind 10 children, don't go about having the 10 kids them and then the 10 kids them are come up without no education, do not get proper schooling, do not say brought up, they can't, them have to eat in one meals a day. Like, come on, parents. If you're a parent and you know so you can't afford it, don't make dick come tell us that, oh, you look pretty or you look cute and whatever. Them lie with you, you get one for dick, one for Aria. So you end up, when you end up with 10 kids all by yourself as a single mother. You have to try to make two ends meet sometime and you cannot meet. Sometimes these make you picnic them go astray because they don't have it to take care of kids them. Right? So when you don't have it as a parent to take care of your kids them, what your kids them are do, especially the girl child them are go astray for it. Whether you want to believe it, yes or not, that is what is going to take place.
That's why I said that parents are mostly a father supposed to be now. Even a girl, me not gonna say boy child not supposed to be there. They're supposed to be. We see the girl child want the little comfort there where daddy is there for them. You understand me? I say me even mention the boy. But you have to be there for your child, man.
And a lot of, exactly, and a lot of people are not going to like what I'm saying. But
blessing full the super active, bless up.
Okay, but blessing super active family, right? A lot of people now I agree to what I'm saying, but let me tell you something. I don't care who wants to agree with me. This is my take on the matter. Exactly. Do not have 10 year picnic, you can't mind them, and then when time you picnic them to get a good life or a good education, I can't give it to them. The end idea it make no sense. The full of attitude, you know. Bless up yourself, full of attitude. Welcome, Shane and the family. Happy to have you here. It don't make no sense you have 8, 9, 10 picnic and you can't take care of them. 8, 9, 10 picnic them have to suffer. That don't make no sense. Them come up without no education. Them a fear suffer. Listen now about the generation curse now. The child come up, the child a suffer because the child never get no education. See her picnic them what she got have, end up the same thing happen to her. She got have 9
Popcorn,
and 10
bless up,
picnic.
popcorn.
She got have 9 and 10 picnic. When she have her 9 and her 10 picnic now, she can't able to say send for her picnic them at school. For her picnic them. So it's a generation curse. You have to be careful. Somebody have to break that curse. Boy, me come see my mother with 10 picnic. Me not gonna have 10 because my mother have 10 and couldn't afford it and couldn't give me a child them what them want and so forth, and the child them end up and stuff. And some go astray early and young and whatever happened to them. That don't supposed to be my portion or my kids them to come portion. So you break the curse. If you don't educate it enough, your picnic them supposed to come with good education.
Exactly.
If I was a go-go, my picnic them, me declare it to them couldn't be a go-go.
Yeah, exactly.
Because me I break the generation curse. You get what I'm saying, guys? So we need to speak out about these things we are happening in our society, and then we are act like some things now happen our people, not hurt our people are go through it. A lot of person is going through a lot, and a lot of people are go through depression because they are all of this. You know how much people probably are when this live you over, I call off my phone and I say, someone, me day night dark or me in your son and me, you not talk to you all time, but me couldn't indicate in the chat.
Exactly.
You get what me say? People are go through them hurt. And everybody know how to deal with family hurt and generation hurt. So in the idea, we have to be very, very careful what we are so, and then when we do we things them as a parents, we come and act like the people innocent.
Sean Brown, bless up, Sean Brown.
Gosh, Papa. We are not innocent. One time we do we things them and we lay we bed hard and stuff. Make we take action feet, man. Make we look in ourselves and change our life. And say, boy, you know, say me make mistake with my kids them and stuff. But guess what? Me I try and break certain curse because me don't want my picnic them come here and there. Inherit that and I don't want my grand picnic them to come go through certain things when my picnic them go through. Go through the comments.
Mystic. Mystic says incense is one of the worst hurt because it is from someone who is supposed to be protecting you and not hurt you. That's one will never heal. You just have to find some way to live your life.
Exactly. You can't tell me say you get certain hurt and then you tell me say boy easy.
Not easy at all. And you can't just move on just so.
Exactly.
You understand?
Because sometimes even we when we say we grow to maturity in Christendom, sometimes people hurt we are even a man sharp what we do. Remember me tell us say we do some things so we don't supposed to do. So hurt not easy.
And we're not pretty up nothing. We're not gonna pretty up nothing because we just a real person. And we not put no sugar coat on nothing. Full stop there.
No sugar coat.
You understand? So Green Nation say, for me, I am like a big super lion. Standing behind my kids. Anyone sleep with them will talk to the hungry lion. Yo. So let me tell us a Green Nation. But I shake your hand right now. Let me tell you, I don't business when nobody wants to say. And you're a Christian, you're this, you're that. You can't go tell me nothing. Me I stand for my picnic them. I am standing for my picnic them 100%. So if you want to say, if you give them space, yes, me give them space, but there's a certain part, me I stand up for them. I mean I make sure them well protected. Go back in on some in the chat here. So Mystic says same way. So Green Nation, you can trust even your own family full anymore because there are some really sucker fans out there. You have to be very vigilant around both gender. And a true. If me a boy picnic them me a talk about. You have to protect.
True.
You hear me tell her? Even your boy picnic them you have to protect. Let me tell you something. Me make sure some they be my girl picnic and boy picnic them brother. You understand? So you say just like Green Nation, you have to talk to the hungry lion. Trust me. Me I talk to the hungry lion and the crocodile. I'm ready for swallow you up right one time, master. Yeah. All right. So super Mystic say super active. Hello. All right, me just see you through. So bless up again, Popcorn. Really, I love and appreciate you, bro. All right. All right. So just be a bless up for go on the chat. All right. So Sharon, bless up once more, Sharon. So Sharon say through this host, both sex are being abused. That's true. And let me say something to you as wife said earlier. We as parents, we're supposed to get beaten. You understand what I say? We were supposed to get beaten because we're supposed to be the one to protect your children. You understand? Enough of us play a blind eye. You understand? Then grow with some hurt, and when you're old and feeble and you can't walk. You understand? You expect say the child is supposed to come and wash a foot and drink it. Well, for me personally, me a talk speaking. Me personally, yes, I am a Christian and yes, I forgive, but me I forgive. You understand? I am forgiving. But personally, I am not going to give the 100%. Me a human, me a feelings, me a tell them me fully experience. I'm not going to give my full 100% love to that. You understand? Because you have the sense to give your children love and you feel not to do it. So blessing to you again, super active. Bless up, mega shout out to you. Yeah, man. So as I said, the lady was speaking. She got through a lot. And we don't know the earth what she got through. We can just say it. You understand? And sometimes when you get too much of some things, you have to belch it out. And you can't keep back some things inside of you. And then when it affects you, you're going to say if you didn't know. You understand? You have to speak some things. You have to talk to somebody that is trustworthy. And nowadays, you have to mind who you even talk your business to. You understand? So you have to get someone to talk to. You understand? We have to be a brother and sister keeper in these days. Yeah, she got through hurt. She got through hurt. She got through neglecting. She got through the whole of them there. You understand? So you have to be grateful. Even when I see somebody going through this in this season, in them time, try and be there for them. Encourage them. Because I don't know what will happen to them. You have to be there, talk to them. Because too much time people sit down and watch some people literally mad up on the street and eat out a garbage bin. And it's just because some situation or they go through. The lady said that our uncle, our grandfather, yeah, molestar. You understand? Only grandfather couldn't take it no more. You understand? She couldn't live with it. You know, grandma's zone. Grandma's zone is something where you spray on weed. Wheat or something, you know, you plant or something. Them that burn out grass and all of these things. You understand? And that him take and drink and can't manage it no more. Huh? Conscience and name him. So just imagine that.
And the only thing that I'm saying to person on here listen, my prayer for you person will go through all of this, will end up on share or even talk about this. My prayer for God give her the strength, the knowledge, the wisdom, and God will help her and even lead her to your right set a person who can said assist her in any way if she can get out her documents them and she can say try and start out her life to help her kids them and support. And I pray that she can find in her heart to just move on from the hurt, the pain.
Make the dog
Ryan,
move for me now, please.
I pray that she can find in herself. They can say step away one day, right? Probably it won't be today, it won't be tomorrow, but anytime God step in, that is the right time. She can find in her heart to move away from the pain. Because the end of the day, you know, did you know that forgiveness is not for the person that hurt you, but it's for you? Because the reason why forgiveness is not for the person them that hurt you. The person them that hurt you, not for them not even sorry them even hurt you.
Sorry.
Right? So welcome Tania's world. Welcome darling.
Welcome,
Good night
sis.
to you. Right? Not for them not sorry say them get hurt, you know. But guess what? You will say go through the earth. You have to look at yourself and try your best to say forgive them and move on, because you see more you store up the anger, the hate, the bitterness, the hurt, everything inside of you. Trust me, it not do nothing good for you. It's just a wreck inside. You know, so what it a do to your inside, you know, but honestly, it a tear up inside. Because since night, me and my niece was talking, and she said to me, say, Samantha, did you know that I hear today that a lady end up in our life, a mother end up in our life, kill the child with her in our child life too, and also the reason why she did it because she find out that she are pregnant
God Almighty.
again, right? The end of the day, we don't really know about that they are saying, right? But the end of the day, we don't really know what is behind every single thing, why she really did what she did. So sometimes we see person and person out there I go to earth. We see how much mad person. Ryan, go and control that dog. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what happened to that puppy tonight. Right? Anyway, we see person out there and person out there get off. Person out there I go to depression, right? And so forth. No people are go through depression. Why?
Exactly.
When you check a stock, your ear say, boy, my father ain't there with me. Me even have picnic for my father. And then get have to do away with the child, or then get have to give up the child for adoption. Good God of Nazareth, your own father. Oh, you're supposed to live with that as a child. Your own father was supposed to protect you. Your own cousin, your own brother, your own uncle, your own nephew. Come on. You know what even hurt? Because I'm touching every little plant before I come on. You have the girl picking them and you look up for them and you not even know some man out there crucial. Them and look the boat to you. Don't your boy pick them in molest. You have to be careful who you let in your circle. You have to be careful who you let in your circle and who you make around your kids them. You have to be very, very careful. Parents, I'm going to talk to you today, tonight, parents. You must, when you have your girl child, right? You must realize, you must can sit through your kids them. And me alone as parents can sit through for my boy picnic, for my girl picnic, right? You must know when your child is hurting. Something must indicate to you and say, no, sir, something wrong with that child. Exactly. Something is off, right? Stop play a blind eye. Stop allow people to hurt your child, whether it be your own. Some don't even have a man, and because the man and mine don't want to take care of your child and so forth. Want make a man and molest on a picnic, and guess what? Want uphold with it. Want dead here and want uphold with it. You need to step away from these things. You know,
Wow.
hurt the kids them. You know, hurt them when they get bigger, more understand and so forth. Guess what? The earth what them are carry inside of them is not a normal earth.
Mm.
We need to step away from those things.
Mm.
Protect your child. That's at least you can do.
So exactly.
Protect the child. Protect your child from a predator them where you having in your family. From some predator where you know say around you. You know they are predator. And yet still you low up your child around them. Protect your child. Listen, me not low up my child around anybody.
No, sir. Yeah.
Sorry. Whether my girl pitney or my boy pitney, me not allow them up with
Exactly.
anybody.
Full attitude. Yeah.
Protect your child. That is our duty as a parent to protect our child.
Mm-hmm.
To supply our child needs. Right? Take care of our child needs and wants. That is our duty as a parent. And we make a pitney them there. And we have to take care of them. If you're not doing it, will you expect somebody else out there to come and take care of the pitney for you? Listen to my parents, you need to stop on foolish. And when I say you do no wrong, let me tell you one next thing what you experience that some parents do. You don't play 100% role in that child life. Not even 50, you do not play in that child life. And you see one time the child gets old and boy, them help themselves to reach far and so forth.
Yeah,
You expect the child to say, turn around and look after you 100%. You expect the child to do everything for you. When I say it work. You never did in your child life or play a part as a mother or as a father. When the child get big now and turn out to be somebody with independent of them own things and so forth. Nobody look for the child if say take care of you. Some of you is so unfair and so we not call the word again. So ungrateful to as a parent because you know always ask the child ungrateful. Some parents ungrateful too because some parents don't take care of them pitney, right? And in the idea when the pitney come up and so forth, you expect your child to do everything for you. No matter how well your child do for you, you never please. And you need to step away from it. If you're a parent and you're on here and you know say you're doing that, you need to step away from that. Be grateful for anything that your child is doing for you. A lot of people out there and then picking not even a fart on them, they can't say nothing to them kids. Kids out there fight off them parents, which the right none all. Same moment you have a child and you never play a good partner, probably you pay 130% rule in a child life and so forth, and the child come up and the child help you and so forth, appreciate what the child have to offer.
Exactly.
The child need not fear do it, but the child choose to do it.
Exactly.
Because how much people even have picnic out there and mind their child and then child come up not even look at them. Which that not right. It's not right, but it do happen. But people not talk about it, and we need to highlight some things that take place today. We need to highlight some things that happen in our society today, which we not take time out and say do. You get what me say? We don't take time out for really say do that. Comments?
Yeah. All right. So Greenish, Tanazura said good night. Good night, my family. All right. So Green Nation says super active. Just visit your house. Hope to see you soon. All right. Sean Brown says yes sis, forgiveness freed up the person heart from the pain. Exactly.
Yeah, you have to forgive. Go ahead.
Mystic said I took care of my man of a man years who had hurt he junk Gramazone he suffered for 3 days before he died.
Wow.
Imagine vomiting up
Oh.
pieces of
Oh.
your internal organs before you die. Imagine that. Eh? Imagine that. My God, me I tell them. You see what me I talk about? We can't play a blind eye in our society right now. People have got through a lot. A lot.
My God.
You understand? You can't play a blind eye. My God, man. Sharon said, wow, wow, Mystic, that's a rough way to die. Imagine that.
So true.
Mystic says so true. They turned a blind eye and they resent the child as well because their spouse found favored in the child mother who allowed this to happen need to be prosecuted by the law. Me not say them a prostitute at all. No. Me not gonna say that. You understand? But I think they should just dash her the key and make sure they can't come back a road again. Never again. JSTV said good night. All right, then really appreciate you. So see you guys on Tuesday, all right?
Yeah. The end of the day to me, like, all right. My things say me I do a look or whatever. All right, the end of the day, this is my thing, right? My few whatever and the topic or everything that the lady go through. Yes, my prayer for she say reach the part where she can say, boy, forgive and move on. Right? My prayer for she find like it hurt what she had got through. My prayer for one day she do get over it. She move from the earth and she can say the yes. Finally she over the earth.
Yeah.
Right? Because everyone's supposed to know by now earth is not nice. Especially in the case that she are going to it, she watch her kids them. So it makes you more devastated. For know say boy you go through it, you have to watch your kids then go through it and so forth. That more devastated for being as a mother. You get what me say? So me can just imagine that what she are going through. For know say boy, me go through earth and it ain't nice and so forth. And now me have to sit down, me can't get no job to help my kids. Them me if you watch my kids then go through it and so forth. But at the end of the day, I pray to God say a peace of God that passes all understanding will abide with her. And no me do this live, it will bring some farmer said, what should I call it now? It will bring some form of peace to her, right? For knowing that yes, she asked me to talk about topic, go ahead and speak on it. And for knowing that yes, me went ahead and me speak on the topic.
Exactly.
And me highlight the topic and so forth and hear what different person have to say about the topic because she want to hear what other people have to think about the topic and so forth. Like honestly, like I hope this brings some form of peace to her. If she can say, boy, me glad Simone did what she did,
exactly.
And me glad to hear other person point of view and stuff. What me sorry, somebody never jump up on the link. And if you want to come and say, bring 2 words of encouragement to her or support, or even if you want to type it in the chat, go ahead, Taylor.
All right, so Danisha from Team Happy. Blessing to you.
Blessing to you.
Danisha from Team Happy.
Blessing to you, Danisha. Happy to have you here, right? Yes. So if you want to type, like say you want to give an encouraging word in the chat or support what you can say go about and say XYZ, or you want to even say jump up on a link, if you want to turn off your camera and just encourage her to make sure you say listen, even though you go through this is not the end of the world, right? This is just the beginning. This is just the starter of a new adventure in your life, for a new chapter in your life. So what you went through and support my sister, person out there went through the same thing. But guess what? I'm glad you have the courage, you have the strength to come and share it and decide to listen. You have break some chain in your family.
Mhm.
You get to me and say, because we do have to talk about family matter. We do have to talk about family hurt because a lot of family hurt is taking place out here. Not only about the molesting, but different type of family hurt that person even do not want to get in. People don't want to talk about because a lot of families split up. Me not talk to him not talk to me. Him the one side, the one day they so and so forth. So the end idea, a lot of things that take place in a family,
Mhm.
right?
This is right.
And the end idea, no one wants to talk about it. And somebody has to be bold enough to come out and talk on it. Someone has to be bold enough and decide to listen. I'm going to put an end to this generation curse and so forth. And then guess what? Funniest thing about it. Me not talk to him not talk to me. We not deal with a couple more members of the family and so forth. And I said pass on to our next generation to come.
Exactly.
So then now you find it as a generation curse.
Curse, yeah.
Because say we pitney them now are come up now, don't
Same thing.
contact that uncle they pitney, that cousin you pitney, that auntie you pitney and so forth, right? For them pitney and come do the same thing.
thing.
And it will continue past on if somebody do not stop and break that curse. It's just like somebody having boy, mother get there with bad mother and there with bad man, mother come there with bad man, daughter come there with bad man, grandparents then
Generation
come.
curse.
It's a generation curse that someone have to stop and break it, right?
Sharon Brown said, "I team happy. Welcome,
Right,
Denise."
right. All right. The next one now is like grandmother usual dance go. Our daughter come do it, the grandpitney them come do it, and so forth. Who is going to stop to break the family curse in the family? Somebody have to break that generation curse. Whether we believe it yes or not, there is a curse in every family where somebody have to stop and break. Sometimes at them allow the curse to come at them because things that them a do
Mm-hmm.
and they end up
I
come follow them
feel
generation
not to stop.
and feel not to stop it and feel not to move from them ways and change them life of living. So end of the day, you have to be very, very careful. Grandmother get pregnant early. Mother get pregnant early. Daughter come breed early. This year come breed early. When you take a stock of pay, child have pitney. Pitney have pitney as what the word of God talk about. Right? And so forth. That's a generation curse. Some of them must can come hold up them head. You want to tell me, see, I just pay pitney and have pitney and buying it in the name of Jesus. And these are things that persons do not want to talk about, and it is taking place in our society today. And we have to speak about it because if we do not speak about it, all people out there are know say, listen, you know say all along I never know say me operate on a generation curse.
Yeah, sometimes we have to crack some eyes open. You know. You have to crack some eyes open.
Spirit. We wrestle not against flesh and blood. The word of God can never lie. When we lie, God can never lie.
Can't lie.
Right? You have sexual demon spirit. You realize, say you sleep with that man, the one that can't fulfill you and so forth. What? It's a sexual demon spirit. Make you go around and sleeping with every man you see. Every man you see, you want to lie down. Just like how you have married man spirit, you have married woman spirit. Right? So my woman them feel say if they not sleep with people, married man, them no want a man who single. Them no want no man who single, so them a fear sleep with married man. It is a spirit, and you have to be careful. When you see the spirit, identify and know, say, listen, some of these are generation curse, and you have to stop, and you have to break it. You have to break it.
Which
If
is
you
a
not break it, it'll continue in the family line, go straight down to the
generation.
generation them.
Mhm.
You get what I'm saying? So when we see them something here, or if you have friend and family and you know certain things, talk about it, speak out, don't make no one silence you. And then the end of the day, you go through your earth and all you try to move on. You cannot move on because guess what? You don't find nobody to talk to. Nobody don't come to you and say, boy, you know say X or Z or Z or E, right? So end of the day, you have to be careful. Find somebody when you go through your earth. Find
Exactly.
someone to talk to.
Sharon Brown said, "Host, I miss the start, so do not get the full story, but I wish the person all the best. I would encourage the person to find a good church and uh, and let God love, care, and
Exactly.
heal be a
Yeah,
part of their life. Exactly,
exactly. Exactly.
exactly. God alone
Exactly.
can mend back that.
Yeah, because the
Mend
person
it
go
back.
through so much
Yes.
and so forth. So we just want, like, say, to make a person, who the person can find the peace after that partial understanding will rest and amen and abide with this person. So them can say get over them earth. But don't make us see somebody hurting and we play a blind eye to it. Don't make us see people hurting or going through generation
And
curse
curse, yes.
and we do not highlight it and even make them know so that's what they're going through. It's not physical, but it is a curse and so forth. And this is the way you can
You
go
can go
about
about it
breaking
and
it
stuff.
by seeking God
God.
and so forth for break it and so forth, right? And then the person mother out there with the earth and so forth, like, come on, help your
Mhm.
daughter because in the first place you can't have a picnic and you do not register the kids them. No matter where you not take place in your life, come on. You can't tell me say you have kids and a pitney reach big old woman and you do not register. Welcome C&J family.
Blessing,
Welcome our blessing.
Lavender Jennings.
Right, blessing to you. Right? You can't tell me say you have like say a child and you do not register the child from the child born until the child at 30 odd years old, going to probably 40, and you still do not register the child, you still do not care for even say sign up the farm or whatever. Come on, you have to do better as a parent.
Jennings says, blessing guys always catch you late, but better late than never. Exactly. All right,
Exactly.
said C&J said blessing family.
Blessing to you, C&J
This
family.
mistake just blessing up Lavender, and Lavender is blessing up.
Yeah. So the end
Yeah.
of the day, guys, like you have to say when you get a child and so forth, if you even make mistake, try and learn off your mistake
Mistake,
and correct your
exactly.
mistake. So if you never register the child from the day she was born and so forth, try your best to say do what you have to do. When
Mm-hmm.
a child get older, no make a child even pass 1 hour. So if you have one come on a child and register, no make it go to 5 year old and then the next thing you know, a pitney be at 30 year and then the pitney still no register. She can't get a job because she do not have a TRN or an ID.
My God.
Or she even go to school. A links put her in a school,
Well, that story is a story that, trust me, it's really touching.
right? So
Really
the,
touching.
so the end of the day, I'm saying to parents out there, listen, when you have the kids them and so forth, please make sure. I'm glad how the government come in with something in Jamaica. You cannot leave the hospital unless you register the child. So even if a child reach 1 years old, 2 years old, you still have the red piece of birth paper for sure say, listen, the child register. The only thing where you know figure do is take out are the copy of the big birth paper for the child
Exactly.
because the child already register.
Register.
Right? So you have to be careful. So mother, listen, if you do what you do and you say never play your part right, and you can't say make it up, just make it up to your child.
And fathers too.
And fathers,
Fathers
right.
stand up. I feel like there is too much weak father in houses. You
And not
understand?
only weak father, I believe that sometimes the fathers them leave up the responsibility only on the mother, and
But
that's
because
why
of
there are
weakness
so
too.
much, no, and that's why there are so much, no. Some of them just don't want pick up them responsibility and man up, right? And not
Mhm.
because of no weakness. I believe that some of them just want to live some careless life and don't know so one day them are all and I see them child with them never mind. I forgot take
Take care
care
of
of
them.
them.
Wow, my word. CNJ said that's so true. Jennings says that's so sad. Um, Sharon said enjoy the live guys, but gonna go sleep. All right.
Okay,
Um,
Sharon, no
this
problem.
is this is your regular time to go live. So we regular go live at 8 o'clock Jamaica time.
On a Saturday night. And on Tuesday and Thursday we do Grow Stream at 9:30 a.m. Jamaica time.
Like,
Welcome, Zena.
really
Zena.
appreciate you, Zena. All right. So Jenny said yes, yes, yes. Father really need to help out. Everything is left to mother. Yeah, mother alone I take up too much responsibility. And you stress out the poor little mother now. We can hardly find it sometimes. You understand? I struggle and do so much things. And let me tell you something, man. Me have to crown woman overall. Because so watch if my wife give birth is a blessing. And it's not easy to see she got through that um overall that 9 months of pregnancy. You understand? So me have to grateful for my wife. And me have to stand up as the man in my house. You understand? Stand up alongside my wife and make sure say she all right. Stand up and make sure so my children is okay. You understand? Um Zena said facts. Sharon said good night everyone. Have a blessed weekend. Have a blessed weekend too. Sharon, really love and appreciate you. All right. All right. Sharon said thank you, host. Good night. You're most welcome, my sister. Lavina said it isn't easy on woman at all. Me know that. Me know that. Me see what my wife have to go through. I'm just imagine that if me ever alongside her. You understand some things that could have happened. But me have to appreciate, me have to stand up and appreciate my wife. Cause for watch what she got through as a woman. And me not even know how single mother got through for have how much pitney and at them alone a fight. Boy, them good.
Like to me,
Thumbs up to them, me I tell you.
for all of the single ladies them out there way doing an awesome job by raising your kids them by yourself. Like honestly, my app goes off to you, single mom, because you're doing an excellent job. Because I know what it is to be a single mother, right?
Mhm.
So to be a single mother and so forth, and you raise your kids, so you grow them up in the best way that you can as a single mother. Like honestly, God bless you if you're a single mother and you have to do all of these things. Like raising your kids, make sure so your child gets good education and all of these things. Trust me, God bless you for doing that, right?
Blessing to you, Victoria. We really love and appreciate you.
Welcome, Victoria. A warm welcome to you, darling. Happy to have you here tonight on our live stream. Blessing to you and love my sister. Mwah. Yeah.
Wow.
All right. So the end of the day. So if your parents out there, you have not registered your child, please make sure say you go ahead and register your child because you don't want your child to form in a situation like what this lady has went through. Like, do not register from she was born up till today day. She a big woman, 38 years old, and she still do not register. Like, trust me, that is a big no. That is a big no. I believe that parents to play them part and play it right. Sometimes we do make mistake as a parent, but when time we make the mistake, let we correct ourselves now. Make we give ourselves correction. Because
Exactly.
none of us is not
Perfect.
perfect.
And
You
all
get
of
what
us
me I
make
say?
do make
And
mistakes.
right,
You understand?
right. And for the uncle and the grandfather, we give molest this lady too as a 9 to 10 years old. The grandfather couldn't take it no more and end up after say drink, what then call it?
Ramazone.
Ramazone, and kill himself. If the uncle still alive, I hope the uncle can look in himself and repent and God ask her for forgiveness. If the uncle still alive and uncle, if you're out there and you watch my show and you hear about this show, hope you're looking at yourself because we not condemn no one. Hope you're looking at yourself. No, say the act that you did to this little girl, you mash up you and the grandfather, mash up this child life by molesting this child from a tender age, 9 to 10 years old. Hope you're looking at yourself and repent and ask for forgiveness. So ask for forgiveness and then you go and repent if you're still alive and well, uncle. Hope say you do that.
Jennings says, thank God for the few men who see the needs to help out their ladies. Exactly.
Exactly.
Ta- Tanya's world says, I cannot talk for I can talk for the mother that are going through a lot because I am one of those mother, but is because I am the carrier my children for 9 months. So no man cannot stop me from doing my best. Exactly. You have to just continue and do your best, no matter what. A year pitney. You understand? Boy, may I tell you, it just really hurting to talk about some of them careless money. Yeah, so Victoria says, thanks, host, and I am glad to be here. Really, really appreciate that you're so glad you're here, right?
Yes, and
Yeah,
feel
man.
free to always come back. Okay, darling? Yes,
Yeah, man. Really, really love and appreciate you, Victoria. Yeah.
definitely.
All right, so Mystic says Victoria, hello. Victoria says hello, Mystic. Jennings says Jennings says got to run, guys. Take
Okay,
care.
okay,
All right,
Jenny.
you really understand. All right. Yeah, man. So Zena said Mystic sensation. I full of attitude. A blessing to the chat. Yeah, man.
Yes. So the end of the day, guys, if you're a mom, or if you're a single mom, please be careful and know what you're sowing in your child life. Do not, this is my final words, them that I'm going to be saying. If you know somebody hurt by a family member and so forth, and you know that the person is hurt and so forth, and you can find somebody who the person can trust to say talk with to try and get over that hurt, please do so. Do not watch the person hurting and you play a blind eye
Eyes
to
to
it.
it. Yeah.
You never can tell what then the person head if the person I think both said do suicide or so forth, right? So guess what? If you see somebody need assistance and you in a position where you can help somebody, go ahead and help them. You know, physical need by a person probably want money or probably want like something else, but sometimes somebody needs to hear just a little words of encouragement, right? So if you are in that position where yes, the person need a word of encouragement, if you cannot even encourage the person, and you know somebody that can do it, just invite the person So say encourage the person.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying, guys? And listen, parents, you have your kids and stuff. I'm glad down here that is in Jamaica, government change up the thing, so you cannot leave the hospital without register your child.
Exactly.
So if the baby father don't come and so forth, they might wait till the baby father come to come sign in name, but the child have to be registered before leaving the hospital. And to me, that is a good look. So I must say, bravo to the government, right? Because at last they do that one thing right.
That makes sense.
Right?
It do make
So
sense.
it do make sense because if probably them wasn't doing it, a lot of more person are out there will probably turn adult today and do not register.
Exactly.
Right? So you should find more alien. When you do not register, that is the way them call it in the country. Them say you're an alien because the government, the society do not know about you because you have not been registered.
Exactly.
Right? So for parents out there, please register on a kid. Right? Or if you don't know who is the child father and you have to start out that, please register the child. Right? Parents out there when most of them child get abused by family member and you see and you know and you're playing a blind eye to it, please stop it. You're going to pay for it today. He's going to pay for it one day, I should say. Right? One day, you pay for it. Because the moment you know so the child get molested by family member or by relative, anybody, a person may be to you, and you do not put a stoppage to it, you have to pay for it too. So the family member pay for it and you have to pay for it. It probably not gonna happen tomorrow or the following day, but trust me, you have to answer to God for it. Because if you do not apologize to your child where it happened to and go and repent and seek God and change your ways, you have to answer to it. Right? So parents, let us get our act right. Let us get our act right. Let us as parents get our act right. Don't watch person molest your child and then you put up with the person them like so what they are doing to your child is right. Listen, a 9-year-old or a 10-year-old can be all accountable and say they was the one caused it on themselves. Listen, a 9-year-old and a 10-year-old, they are still a baby. So a 9-year-old or a 10-year-old, if family member molest them, listen, you can't blame the 9 or the 10-year-old. You have to blame the family member. We are big adults. For no say, them supposed to help nurture that child, care for that child. Them might think about to molest the child. So for those who come in the chat late, we are talking about this young lady that contacted me and she was sharing some things with me and I said, I need to put it out for her and so forth because listen, she have not registered from the day she was born up until today, right? And she's an adult today. She's 30 years old, right? She was saying further on, say she'll be the one that breaks some family curse and breaks some things in our family, and she's not going to stay silent anymore because our uncle raped her from the age of 9 to 10 years old, and also our grandfather raped her. When your grandfather couldn't take it, your grandfather drink grandma's one and kill himself, right? So if you just came into the chat, that is what we are discussing, right? So the end of the day, you have a lot of person go through earth, but through them don't intend to say talk about it. You don't know the person out there hurting.
Exactly. All right. So Large Boy says, good night. All right, babes. So Large Boy said, good night, guys. See you all Tuesday 9 o'clock. Yeah, man. 9 o'clock Tuesday is the growth stream. Full of attitude. Say as a parents, we have to be vigilant always. Exactly that. Me I say me have to be vigilant no matter what. You understand? Full attitude. Say make sure your spirit is right and you're trying to be listening ears. Exactly. Spend time and listen to your children. Full Attitude said, always put your child first. Exactly. CNJ said, in Jamaica, the woman need to start doing more child support. That will made a lot of men think about having a bunch of children. Yeah, exactly. Full
About
Attitude.
the child support, may I say something about the child support?
Yeah.
No man, go ahead. What's the NJ family
Oh,
say
this
about the
turn?
child?
This turn? All right, so it's
No
good.
man. Say this there. All right, go
No,
ahead.
no, no, man, CNJ. CNJ,
Okay.
all right, said, what CNJ said,
Yeah,
in
man.
India, you
Yeah,
understand?
yeah.
All right. So if we continue, you
Yeah,
want,
continue.
all right, continue. All right, so Full Attitude said, make sure you speak up if your child or children is getting molested. Exactly.
Exactly.
Full Attitude said again, I got molested as a child. No one um no one was there for me. You see what me I talk about?
Girl, you say something and it shocked me. Me have to stay still look a while. That is what I'm talking about. And people ain't talking, people not talking and say,
No.
listen, this way happen, you need to put a stop to
Serious
it.
thing.
And when you take a stop and a person from far and molest
That are the thing.
the people them,
That
and
are the
either
thing.
who you having in your circle, your family
Your
member
family
or
member and
close
something close.
friend or support and molest. You get me and say, are the same person them sometime in your community and molest your child and you talk about through them say them a Donovan and so forth. No man no better than God. You're afraid to talk up because of fear of your life and so forth. Come on, you need to talk up and then you need to stop blame the kids them when things like this happen. And I see a child fault and a child cause
Okay,
it for
okay, Full
themselves,
Attitude. I'm gonna drop it now.
right? And say a child fault or a child them cause it by themselves.
I
We
just
need to
drop it
step
here.
aside from that. And the next thing we hear CNJ family talk about the child support and support. Let me tell you how Jamaica last year, CNJ family. I think you was at Jamaica once, I'm not sure. But anyway, Jamaica law is very slack, right? Them slappy, right? When you carry the man goes to court for child maintenance, that is picnic maintenance, right? The end of the day and so forth, to me, like sometimes it not even make sense. You get me I say? Because what them a give for picnic maintenance, just as cheap, a child do without them. You get me I say? And so forth. So me no know foreign maintenance probably different from Jamaica
They can't mess
maintenance,
with the foreign
right? And
maintenance.
the end of the day, I believe that them need to consider these things because I believe that too much father out there a walk scot free. Some of them is just a sperm donor, and they need to stop. Some of them in moments then get a woman pregnant, then gone. Them not care about the woman them. The yeah, them are going good, and the moment they say, you know, say me pregnant, you don't know where them disappear. Not even playing the fast like them. Then take put in their hand and gone. Leave you with the responsibility.
All by yourself. All right, so Full Attitude, I just dropped the link. All right, so CNJ says, that is harmful. That is harmful. That is harmful. When I was growing up, as my friend, all my friend experienced
Welcome,
that
darling.
family member will blame us, knowing our wild our parents in America.
Go ahead, darling. Good night for the attitude.
Let me tell you something. It's so crazy that you guys are actually, speaking on this topic, right? Because when we come in, I literally just wake up, right? Because I had it on the
Yes.
channel and I fell asleep. I'm sorry about that. So
That's
I'm
okay,
just telling you
on.
something. I got molested as a child over and over and over. First,
Wow.
my brother's father. I think I was six. Um, I got molested then at age of 7. I got molested by a stranger. Couple of strangers at that. At the age of, growing up, My
Yes.
grandfather, tried to rape me when I was 9 months pregnant with my daughter, my grandmother's husband.
Yes.
And even in that, every time I spoke up about it, I was always shunned away.
Welcome to my family. Go ahead, Fuller.
I, I was always shunned away because nobody wanted to be there for me. So even though, like I don't speak to a lot of my family members, including my grandmother, which is my mother's mother, nobody did
Yes.
anything. Nobody was there for me. You understand what I mean?
Yes.
Like, if I tell you guys my story, you guys will be mind boggled. Yeah. So let me tell you something. So when it come on to that, that's why I don't leave my kids go nowhere. I don't leave no my
Yes.
kids. I don't trust nobody. Me no
Yes.
care at all because it's the person who you
Yes.
least expect is going to do something to your child. That's the person
Exactly.
that
Yes.
does it. You me say? And me
Mhm.
come from almost the whole of my childhood with it, my love.
Mhm.
Wow.
Messed up. And our people, and our family member. That's the thing. A family member, you know.
Yeah, and I
For me,
mean,
for me, oh,
and it's like
you finish first.
um and it's
Hold on,
like
Fuller.
when you guys are hearing me? Why is it
Yeah,
Yeah,
coming
man.
we're
Go
here
ahead.
on?
clearly.
We're hearing you.
Sorry. Okay, sorry. And it's like, I understand that, parents and grandparents from back in the days, I don't know if, they were made to shut up about certain situation, but me, I'm a parent, me's a old tig. Me is a old
Yes.
tigger. Me not take no check from nobody.
Yeah.
Yes.
As some stay
Well, they
because
were
I know
trained. The parents were
eh?
trained to shut up. They have the
Yeah.
old slavery mentality because when the whites were
My
getting
mother
raped
told me,
and all this stuff, to shut up. When you hear my mom that what she experienced and family member trying to sell her and all this stuff, and I'm like, damn, this is
Yes.
not normal. Like, now she understands and all this stuff, but what, you can't blame them because it was normalized. You know what I mean? It was normalized. Like, this is
Yes.
normal for family member to do this. When
Mhm.
you hear the story,
Exactly.
every time the elderly in Jamaica, I'm telling you, their story is the same. It just keep
Mhm.
you
Yes.
repeating history. You know what I mean? And think
Yes.
it's normal. So when they were telling us shut up, that's why I just um not be so angry anymore, because I don't think they knew better. Now they should know better. Parents should know better now because you can see the world, you can meet new
Exactly.
people, you can talk to other people to understand, like, oh, this is not normal. You
Yeah.
understand?
Yes.
So back then
Yes.
you were in this cocoon area because I live in Mandeville, this area that it was normalized. My mom now, I didn't have that situation where my mom was in Jamaica, but when my mom left she left on my birthday, on my 13th birthday, and left me with my aunt, which is her sister, and her fiance. But he been with my aunt for years, so I know him. And do you know that this
Yes.
man, soon as my mom left, the next day, I'm sleeping, and all I feel is something just come ramming up on me. Soon
Jesus.
as my
Look at
husband. So he
Oh.
was watching me the whole time, 2 years straight.
Mhm.
And only reason why he stopped because my cousin, I told my friend, because it hurts. And I look at sitting
yes.
and having a big
Exactly.
old sitting, so it always bleed. And I told my friend,
Jesus.
and she told my cousin, and they ready to chop him up and stuff. And they sent me to go live with my grandmother on my dad's side. And I
Yes.
thought I was safe there, even though she was abusive and her husband was abusive. Try to beat me with my
Yes.
shit and all that stuff. Like, people see me and they're like, you got a good life. No, I went through stuff, mental stuff.
Exactly.
And my uncle decided to just like sleep with me. So that's why when I lose weight, people always ask me why I cover up, because when I had the body, people would go right after me trying to
Yes.
do it.
Molest you. Yes.
Yeah, and then I got blamed.
Say,
Exactly.
I'm wearing. I wasn't wearing booty shorts and all that stuff. I was
Yeah.
covering up 90% of the time. There's time when they have party, I will wear stuff, but majority of the time I cover up because of that. And I got blamed. I got blamed. I got beat up. The last time I got beat up and my life switched 2 years before I come to America is when her husband trying to beat me with my shit and chase me around the house and the block with my shit. And me have to go sleep at somebody else's yard, my molester yard, to be safe from
My
him.
God.
And then my grandfather heard and come get me. Old as he is, he get somebody to come pick me up and come get me to go down there, go Santa Cruz. And even though I didn't go school those 2 years, let me tell you, best time ever. Take care of the farm, the neighbors, kids. A lot of them didn't go to school, but they go hiking, do a farm. I'm telling you, the best, those 2 years I would never forget. The best 2 years after my mom left. And my mom didn't know any of this because they were threatening. They'd be like, if you tell your mother, I'm going to chop you up. Say something. I said, you listen to your sister, so say something to her.
Yeah.
You understand? Like that message. When I told my mom up here, she cried. She felt like it's her fault. And I said, no. Because then we would have stayed down there. We'd have struggled more than we are up here. And we would be living with family members because we were struggling. There were times, I think twice, if my memory correct me, don't quote me on it. Twice we went to the hospital, me and my mom. Because my mom have to decide, feed us or pay the rent.
Yeah.
You understand? So there's time we would go because we didn't eat for 3 days. All we do is drink water because we're so hungry. So people don't understand. Don't look behind people's life and think they don't been through it. And that molesting it stick with you. It stick with you. It mash you up. Me not leave my kids with anybody. Me not leave my kids with anybody. I don't leave my kids with anybody. And my kids, I ask them, I say, hey, when you go to your friend's house, does he touch your private? Does he have you touch his private? Like I'm asking. I don't care. My 9-year-old, oh, you going to your friend's house? Does anyone touch your private? I'm asking. I said, even though they threaten you, you let me know. You have to ask the kid. You have to ask the kids. You know what I mean? They make you think it was normal. That's the thing. They have you think it's normal to be touched.
Yes, that is so true. That is so true. They make you feel say it's normal when somebody touch you or touch the wrong way and stuff.
Yes.
When you make complaint, as they said before, like the man make you look like the boy is your fault or nothing. Do not.
Yes.
Come on.
Yes. Even the police.
You're not supposed to talk and tell nobody nothing.
Even the
police. This is what I'm talking about. A lot of persons get hurt by this, and then a lot of persons still living the earth even today if they do not get over it.
Yes. It's true. Even me watch one video. I don't know if a JY have it. When a girl go to the police and tell them that she got molested, touched by this guy, and they on her and ask her, well, if you're wearing short skirt and all that stuff, and she recorded, they might beat up on her, make it seem like it's her fault, and then they let him go. So who gonna want to testify?
But CNJ, all right. Even as example, if the child is wearing short skirt or shorts, then it don't really matter what the child are wearing now. You have big.
Exactly.
Me are supposed to protect that child. You understand?
Exactly.
Yeah. If it looks something from the child there.
Exactly. I understand that. You know what? That remind me with the I wish I know what YouTube video I watched where somebody recording Jamaican with this dude talking about he have to have a bunch of kids, but in like young girls because he don't have to worry about HIV, and if he have HIV, then he will cure. if he put a younger girl. I foolish. I never hear that in my life.
Yes, madness. I think we once spoke upon something like that before, for real, right? When some older man believes, listen, if them have HIV, a virgin can cure it. Nothing
Yes.
go so. Nothing.
Yes.
So a virgin for HIV. That is madness.
I don't know who come up with these stuff. Like, who make up them sitting there?
People are crazy, man. People
Yes,
are sick.
yeah, and you have some man who believe in it and make them go ahead and care for them dirty work and I molest the young people.
Yes, and they're getting younger.
Yes.
They're 16-year-old too young, now them are getting younger.
Exactly.
And the older
I'm not sure if you're still here, but they can come up back.
Yeah, come on. It's ridiculous. You know what I mean? And the family member need to stand up for each other. Stand up for each other.
That is it. Family member need to be good as family and stand up for each other and do not fight against each other. You get to me exactly. And when something happen in the family and if you end up get molested as a young person and you tell them they're supposed to believe and find out what is what. But don't tell a child about to shut up and a child fault. It cannot be the child fault. It's a fault.
And stop have the person come around. Why the person still come around Christmas time? Oh, this person around.
Thank you.
Why the person still come around? Okay, fine. You don't want to tell them. You don't want to tell the cop because you guys family fine. But tell them to come back in the yard. Tell them not to come in the yard. Don't come in the house and me for go hug up on him.
Exactly.
Kind of foolishness then.
Exactly, it's madness.
Most of all, one of the things that these in those days, me feel like the parents was too much upholding because you can't say you don't have sense. When you see what is going on and you play a blind eye and watch things happen.
And then when time them watch it happen, that take them know say it happen, right? And then sometimes the child come and said, "Mommy, you know, say Aria touch me in some way, I touch my private part, or Aria do this to me and it hurt, or Ari do that, or Ari molest me and so forth." You might tell us if you go and sit down and lock up your mouth because I'm not Ari fault. Are you aware you look short up, or you wear the skirt in the yard? If you don't know, you can't wear them something there on Ari. Oh, come. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Ari wrong to molest the
That's
child.
no.
Yes.
You want, and you know, I messed up. I don't want to tell my family business. My cousin business. But my cousin them, even them, was molested because when they were young too, because they, you know, but my auntie and my boys, they're boys. My cousin and the boys. But guess who? Guess who? I don't mind to molest a woman. So grown woman, I try to be with 14-year-old boy. That's molesting.
Yes.
A grown woman, 30-year-old. But guess what? I didn't think it was a big deal because it was normal at the time. We are hyping him up and all this stuff, but he said that she forced himself on him and it messed him up.
Yes.
But he couldn't show no feelings. And once again, we go to our grandfather because our grandfather was strict. You can't go nowhere without him. Strict. Yes. And I'm gonna tell you that strictness really would benefit from it. Because you know he grew up in the army, so he raised us like we're in the army, and I thought it was too much. But thinking about it, that saved me. Because there was time I want to ask myself. You know what I mean? But not only the girls going through, but the boys were going through it.
Yes.
One woman with little boys.
Yes. And that's what I'm talking about earlier on, and that's why I'm glad the person shared this with me. For me, can come up here and highlight it, and then some people are acting the things that take place in our society today, whether yard or abroad. things is happening, and we have to put a stop. We have to talk out about it, right? Because at the end of the day, guess what? If somebody do not stop to break that generation first, because guess what? It's happened to you, it's happened to cousin and parents. Somebody not to stop to break it because it's that continuous thing go on in the family.
Yeah.
And it's not gonna stop till somebody stand up and said, listen, you're not gonna further.
Exactly. So someone have to break it because it's generation curse now. Because that's something when it only happens to one person, it happens to more than one person.
One person. That's true. That's so true.
So we have to stop and we have to identify and we have to break generation curse. Things we have to affect curse and so forth. Because it end the idea now. So for instance, you have one younger sister. I see we then get that mess up a younger sister. So you end up getting family member, them get cousin, them get messed up, and your younger sister, you not figure watch, but you the same thing.
You know, I didn't ask my younger sister. I have a younger sister. She was there. I don't even know if it happened to her. But we're trying not to talk about it. So no, I forgot. I don't even think she would bring it up. She don't talk about what she been through. So I don't even think she'd bring it up.
And look at it, C&J. Sometimes when I see she don't carry it up or anything, if you spend the time out and say, all right, sis, man, sit down and talk to you, I'm going to talk to you some things I'm going to go through. And if your sister open up and tell you something, to know some secrets that she was keeping, so, and you never can tell how much hurt her.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So these earth needs to stop. You're supposed to protect your family. What them needs to you're supposed to protect, not hurt them, molest them. Molest girls. Everyone. We need to stop it up.
Exactly.
Yeah. We have to boy happen to a lot of persons. So we are so special. Yes, the whole of it is special. And it's supposed to happen to someone. But the fact that it's happening and person about stoppage.
Sweet. Exactly.
Yeah, it's happening way too much. Now that everyone should have the knowledge of understanding, this is not normal because you can speak to more people. You can research more stuff. When we were growing up, when we were younger, the little area was our cocoon. You understand? So anytime we see over the rest of the world is what on news and fancy stuff and all that stuff. We not understand, but now we can reach more people on TikTok and all that stuff to understand this is not normal. You know what I mean? So now we should not have any excuse about this. We should not have any excuse about it.
So true.
You know what I mean? And I just don't understand people. Like the older people need to have it stop. I don't want to hear about you want to be alone, how you're going to help someone to help pay the bills and all the stuff. I don't want to hear that.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I don't want to hear that.
If I all have to pay the bills, you all want to pay the bills. You can't have person molest your child, your family member, and because of failure have the man pack up and molest the child. Not thanking. So that don't supposed to happen. But
Blessing Michelin. I'm sorry, I'm gonna run through some comments because they're getting stuck on the file. All right, so Georgia Richards says, hello, my baby. Sorry, for being late. That's okay, Auntie. So George said again that's so true. A lot of family member cover up the uncleanness in old days.
Yeah, I sure.
It was more common. So it was come on in a them days, as she said. Tanya's mother said I was having a conversation with a male friend. He was telling me if he was a
A child.
if he has children, the mother will have the have to both them, bought them and all. I sit him down and talk to him that if what if the mother is not around? He said he will pay someone to take care of them. So I will say I um would you rather to take care of your children? Um he said men should not bathe, especially their daughter. I said why? All right, this get interested now. Tanya as well says, I I said as a father, you should be able to bathe your children without um thinking anything dirty because their children, that's their children, and they are children. Um, After talking to him, he see things different. My
No,
word.
my dad did not want to bathe between two of us. My dad, he's like, I'm not bathing girls.
Mhm.
He said it just seemed inappropriate. I'm not bathing girls. He said he bring them in the bathroom. That's why we started
Mm.
learning how to bathe ourselves early because my mom. But he said, I just see inappropriate to go bathe my girls.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Wow.
So he just feel uncomfortable. He's like, nope,
Mhm.
I don't like that. I'm like, why? He's like, I just don't. It's just weird. So I'm like, okay, everyone each his own. You know what I mean? So some people don't like it. Some people okay with it. Also may ask some person. He came to America at the same time my mom did too. So, but you have to be careful who you have watch your child because I have
That's
someone
true. That's true.
important watching my child. But now there's cameras. They put cameras everywhere in the room, everywhere in the house. Make sure there's camera that you can hear. So if you want
Yes.
to put your kid in a daycare, only place that you probably should not have is the bathroom, but they can put a
That's true.
camera in front of the bathroom. So if the kid go in the bathroom and the adult going in the bathroom with them, they went in there with them. So if
Yes.
you want someone to watch your kids, sir, I recommend make sure they have a camera. There's apps that you can see what's going on. When my kids
Yeah.
go to camp, they send me videos and I can see video all the way around, watch my kid what's going on. But they get those cameras. Don't play with your
Blessing
kid,
to you.
man.
Go ahead, CJ.
No, go ahead.
Said blessing to P. Really appreciate you. Yeah.
Say it again.
I'm just blessing up Teacher P in the chat.
That's in Keisha P. Yeah, back in the days is I think they're still doing it now. A lot of people doing it now. But knowing what my family went through and my aunt went through, oh, my aunt went through a lot, but the nicest person ever. It's just it was normalized. You know what I mean? It was normalized. What happened to her was horrible, but she carried her babies, two beautiful
Yes.
babies, and but she said that at that time she didn't think it was a big deal by R. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Because everyone would tell her to shut up. She carried a baby. The father in their life, and he apologized. He said he didn't think it was a big deal because all his friends were doing it. You know what I mean? I'm happy that he came to term as an adult that what I did was not okay, and they spoke and they overcome it. But he said that, and he when he was young, because she was young and he was young, they were like 16. It wasn't a big deal if they are. He did because all his
Mhm.
friends were doing it. But when
Yeah.
he became an adult, I think like 30 or something like that, he apologized and all the stuff, and he said he didn't understand, and he understand what he did and all that stuff. But she said it was normalized back then too.
But then,
So she didn't take it. She was hurt, but she have to get over her hurt really quick.
yeah.
People would tell her to shut up about it. But when they got older, you know what I mean? But my grandfather, he didn't know that was happy. He thought it was kind of, they're just being kids getting it on, and he was pissed. He was ready to, let's say, get someone to take care of him. So, you know what I mean? But she's like, no, don't do it. So, you know what I mean? And I'm just happy that he came to understand that what I did as a young 16-year-old, it was wrong. But that's sad.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's just sad that people normalize that. And they still normalize it. There's so many kids getting kidnapped, little children getting kidnapped for selling. That's another topic. 30 men, I won't say what race, got arrested in Africa, kidnapping children, little children, not even all of them under 8 years old to sell. You know what I mean? So they're being more sneaky with the normalize. There's even a flag. If you Google it up, there's a flag for R.
Welcome, Sydney Johnson. Yes.
There's a flag for R-ing. Can you believe that? A flag for R-ing.
Yes.
Why is that normal? And see that we need to respect that. That was on Twitter. A flag for R-ing. I hope you guys know what I'm saying by R. You guys know what I mean, right?
Just imagine that. My God. I think, boy, I don't know what these people was thinking about.
No idea.
Honestly, sometimes you have to wonder, but the greatest thing about it, like, I believe that, all right, every person back then made a mistake and then them alive and well and can go to the person that them hurt and ask them for forgiveness. That is good. You know what I'm saying? But the end of the day, do not hurt a person. You're still alive and well and you act like you never know if you hurt a person pain. Like say you don't know if you hurt a person is going to hurt because of you. You never ask the person forgiveness to repay. You need to pretend like the if it was right and come on. What I did.
And I'm acting like, how dare you to have an attitude?
Thank you. Thank you. Say in the idea, if you hurt person by molesting person, whether it be he or she, and you know see you hurt them and you know them a live with lots of regret and you're alive and well, make it right with them.
Exactly.
Make it right with them. See God and know how about it. Because tell them say you 6 years before you hurt them from a tender age.
For real. For real. And all the people in the office, and the policemen, lawyers, judge, please do right. Okay? Not saying do the investigation, because there's people who do lie. But do right by the person if there is proof. You understand what I'm saying? You can't just blame the victim and say it's their fault, especially young girls.
Exactly.
If there's proof, yes, I have seen girls and boys lied, just to get fame or just get that person in trouble because they didn't get attention. But if there's proof and all stuff, don't blame them for it.
That is so true.
It's not okay.
Exactly.
It's not okay. And another thing, I'm tired of people saying, I own something that, don't bring it up. Excuse me? That happened a long time ago. I own something that, don't bring it up. What do you mean?
talk truth. Are you go through the
Yeah,
earth in a
exactly.
really matter? Sometimes if you do not share this person not gonna come out and come talk because me not tell me lie. I'm surprised to know say you was here earlier on something that was here full of surprise me when she said something. Here you are talk about it also. I'm surprised and a lot of more person out there they can tell us say yeah actually when I probably check it, or you not put it now, probably at 85% of person out there we see in our society went through this when me and you
Yeah.
talk about tonight.
Yeah, true.
Have it hidden inside where it really hurting.
Sometimes you see person is so unprotected, right? Person out there, them not get close to nobody. Like even the guy, boy, man come and look them and then deal with man in a certain form. Guess why? Because of the hurt that them been through. Them don't know how to trust the next man because the same uncle, the same father, the same cousin, the same nephew molest them
Our
when them was
auntie.
younger, right? So them don't know how to say deal with a man when a good man come on and mean them good and stuff. But them not know how to deal with it. Because them might say, boy, man hurt me.
Mhm.
So what make the man here a different to him a total
Exactly.
stranger? Him
Exactly.
a different one way him a come to me and know. So sometimes when them
Exactly.
person going to earth, it's hard for them to move on and keep to go in a relationship.
Yes. And you know what? You bringing that up. I want to say to other women, if you know that person have touched you when you were growing up, and you wind up
Yes.
having kids, and you still live in the same house, you are setting up your children to go through the same thing. You need to move. You need to move.
So,
Exactly.
If you, because then
so
you're gonna set
true.
up your girl or boy in the same thing. Because in these days they're going for both. You understand?
True.
Mhm.
True.
You
Mhm.
cannot. If you know that person, you need to move.
So true. So true. I
Get
do
another job.
agree. So true. Because the end of the day, once they're still around and you have your kids them around, you can't take your eye off of your kids them and support. So it don't make no sense
No,
to
makes
make your
sense.
kids them come up around
But
them.
why have people like that around?
Sometimes in a sailor and I say you have them around, you know. Sometimes it can be like a big family. Probably you don't have it to move the person earth is still there in the same yard.
Everybody
And
different.
you come have your kids them at the same
Well,
yard.
see, me,
Same yard.
because me
Yeah.
personally, them would have called it Jamaica big yeah, yes. But me personally go through that. Me a take me, and me a find somewhere make this come. I'm not gonna live with that regret. You understand? So me watch myself go through it. No, I'm not gonna go through it.
And this is
Yeah.
all you not every generation first though, because you went through it and you tell yourself, listen, like Ukari water, I'm not going to raise my child in the same place
Same
that
yard.
I
When it, mm-mm.
right in the same year that me end up in church. So me no know how me and support, but guess what? Me a sex or me a land out and stuff. Me no
Hey,
know
baby.
how me a stuff, but me rather do that way.
Sleeping over there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We got a new
So
baby. We
sometimes
got a cat. So the kids are excited. But yeah,
This,
don't not in the same yard, not in the same neighborhood, because everybody know and all the stuff. Everybody favorite word. Stop your foolishness. You don't know what you're talking about. Oh my God,
yeah.
that word will stay with me. Stop your foolishness. That bothered me. Me don't know why. Because they used to say it all the time. Stop your foolishness. You don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Why would he do that? Seriously?
Exactly.
Don't beat me for it.
Look at that. Right? You tell us say sometimes that is so like honestly sometimes I don't know what parents or a family
Hey,
member think about when them decide say them want to hurt their own family member child. And suppose me tell us say some of them will hurt them own family member child. Make somebody touch them
to them.
quickly.
mm-hmm.
Make somebody touch to them child or to them pitney. You hear the outcome and you see the outcome of it and them and molest them. One family member child.
Both of them have girls.
Look at that.
Both of them have girls.
Imagine that.
You have to be careful. You have to be careful with your soul. And then for them child, them innocent, I just the parents them would do the act not innocent,
exactly.
right? And then guess what? For them child have to come up from suffer because of what they did.
Exactly.
Yeah. They want to get
I agree with you, co-host. Exactly.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
No man, I see too much stuff. Too much stuff. One time I almost women that Oh, you okay? Okay. A little bit. Sorry. Oh God. One time, this is why my mom's still here in America, my dad. One time I was coming from I think AY, a church. But I walked, and this is when it was we were living in Kingston, a proper call. And we moved a lot because we were trying to go. That's before I got to my grandfather to go find somewhere that was comfortable. I was walking home, and some guy like, hey, come here. This is when I was still young, and I'm like, no, leave me alone. And he followed me, and him and his friend follow me. Not one friend, couple of them follow me. I want to try gang rape me. Whoa. Guess who saved me? My molester. Saved me.
See him want to molest you.
Yeah. So me couldn't talk about how he doing all, because all me are like, oh, we should be grateful. You know what I mean? I mean, I come from church, I have church clothes now. So none of that, I wear mini stock at church. Except the Adventist, so for me clothes long.
Yeah.
But I come from a night at AY. No, practice. We were practicing because I was in the choir.
Yes.
The people not know manners. People don't care. And they expect to just do whatever with young girls and think that we're just, whatever. And we young girls think that was a good thing. You know how much time you hear girls say, oh, my boyfriend, a taxi man. A taxi man, my boyfriend, and he have this kind of money and that kind of money. And we see girls left during lunchtime to go be with their man. During lunchtime and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Because it was normal. And that is not normal for little girls to be with grown 30, 40-year-old man.
So true. And then the end of the day when you check it out, why some of them is doing it? Because you have to look at it. Some of them, and not because them parents not give them, because they have right? But some of them it's all because guess what? Them parents do not have it to give them, and then doing that. And that's why earlier on in the chat I was indicating and I was saying I don't care who wants to say agree with me, but it don't make no sense you have 10 pitney and can't finance them need as how we supposed to finance them need.
That's true.
It don't make no sense. Especially when time girl yeah. Go ahead.
10 baby daddy? No, I said I don't know if you're talking about the same person. Didn't she have 10 baby daddy? I said, no, sir. Lady, you live on the street and 10 different daddy? Why?
Okay.
If I see a lady.
Yeah, so and idea, and sometimes I have the 10 picnic and sometimes I 10 different daddy for two. Sometimes a couple different daddy, right? And then the end of the day, guess what? Some my daddy them not even play the part and so forth. So guess what? The girls them go astray. The boy them end up probably gonna see broke people place. And so, because you as a parent can't give them what they need. And so forth. So them go astray. The girl them and want them look nice up and so forth. Right? Because when time they get big of age and so forth, them and want certain things they are going to be in need, especially when time they come clean and so forth for the boy and the girl. And when you as a parent can financial that and so forth, they can't give it to them. When you leave them for do, them and go astray for it.
Right, exactly.
Them is going to go to straight for it, and when them go to straight, who to be blame? You as the parents to be blame because they know say you could not afford it. And then me not tell us if that show no child. I will never say that, right? But even you have the child then, because yes, child is a blessing from God, but you still have to use wisdom, right? You have to teach them and stuff. But guess what? Why you never say, boy, maybe give up the one for adoption to get a better life for that one dear or support. Why you have the kids them and you make them a suffer and watch them, and then some of your mother them and the evil father, them licky, them watch them look with young kids go out here, and because the people can't carry how much tools and support, then find it like because see can support and whatever. Hello? The parents will be and
Yes, Sidonie says hit the nail on the head symbol. Just like that.
Yeah, some of little parents will be into some of you. Because some of my parents, them too little, they love sweet. First and foremost, me have my kids, them. And let me tell you something. So when you send them out to school, you see, if a $10 me go no, and I know where $10 can buy, you dare not come in my yard with something where I have to say, $1 $500 and a $10 me give you. Or you come about with something for $500.
Oh my God. You saying that? I got whooped from my mom when I was young. I was 10, and one of the guys gave me candy. And I went home, and mom like, where you get candy from? I said, oh, one of the guys at the shop give me candy. She said, bring it back.
Of course, of course.
I got to talk about like good parents to stand up for them child. Listen, you can't know say you just and you know say what you can buy a school, and then you see your child come in with say something will cost over $100, $200, and then you say, come on, me picnic and give me some more whatever, and it look good or whatever. Seriously, you're a licky parent. And licky and greedy.
I'm okay with it because you know your child can bring money in.
Thank you. And you're okay with you. You feel proud of the one because you have to go like this. Because the one you send yourself to school and the one you not pay spend, and the one you come put all money in a my pocket. Hello? When you say you make your child from prostitution, your child out her body, and then come back and you are equal the father, and I don't good about it, you know, a little period. And once know a physical person, right? And the mother end up go through some things and stuff. Me no know what something she do, turn as she bring her correspondence with certain things. Three girl child, and there is not one of the girl child with the mother fear. The mother put out the big one to man. It's small, it's second one to man, and the last one to man, right? Yeah, the whole of them the mother put out, because guess what? There was a guy was a man the big daughter, right? Take care of the big daughter. So when the big daughter decides that she can't take it no more and gone about her business, she gone with one guy or so forth, the mother end up, this is somebody when me know me I tell you about. Somebody know. When they look at a big daughter gone, when I say big daughter, them no more than one of them probably at the time was 16 if they If she was so old, one of them probably are 14 and one of them are about 12, right?
Oh, jeez. Uh-huh.
Yeah. So the mother put out the first one. The first one gone about her business because she tired of it. The mother put out the second one. When the second one can't, the same man, you know, the same one
This
man
your
who
man?
have money to the same one man. Not talk about a different man. The same one man. The mother put out the second one. The second one went out there and end up buck up and where sister and buck up. She decided that she not stay there with the man as much as the man have money. And you know a man can't give you this and you look good as a pitney and whatever. She took her flight and must take on her family member gonna live. You know, say mother turn pan the look last one and put out the last one to the same man.
Jesus.
Wicked one.
Because she want
So
to
the
eat. And she
mother
not
put out
work. I bet she not work. She working, the mother not work, don't she? She not
mother
work.
ain't working.
So
The
she
mother ain't working. The mother just
wickedly.
sit down on her bottom. But what me I say, if you was good mother, even if, right, you couldn't get a work or not at all, you can find something sell to maintain your child. Or why you never put out yourself
Yeah,
to the
put out
man
yourself.
then? Instead of put out your pitney them to him, man.
She
Why you
can't go
never
back
put out
road.
yourself and go
Mama,
say, "Man, child."
Oh, Father.
no, she probably no. She too old for him. That's what it is. That's why.
Right.
She too old for
Probably,
him.
probably, man. I said, sure. I know you more the younger one them. And she put
Yes.
out three girl
Everybody.
one man.
Do they still talk to her? Do they
Me
still
don't know if
talk to
they
them?
talk to her because when I move from the community, me not even
Mm-hmm.
sure. Me not to ask if still. Right? Me
My
not to
word.
ask somebody who know the lady. Oh, she
Yeah.
and the picnic.
That would be a
Sit down.
good to know how the girls are doing.
My God. Sit down and said something though. Sit down and said some mother love sweets, licky bad. Exactly, Simone.
Yeah.
And she said that's terrible.
Yes, immoral,
Yeah.
terrible, and things that take place in a society. Just say the lady put up three girl
Um,
children, the one man, and the
no,
idea
not
one
mine.
end up move out river.
Yeah, and you know what? When she get older, no one gonna want to take care of her, and then she gonna get mad that nobody want to take
Okay,
care of her. If you notice,
okay.
nothing, upon the elderly, but if you notice, because I watch Jamaican news, they always find some elderly woman or man just sit down on the road, and they don't
Sure.
know who they are. They can't walk and stuff. And then when you hear the backstory, how wicked she was and all that stuff, that's why
Sure.
she was horrible to her
Exactly.
kids. And you know what I
Sure.
hate? What I hate were a lot of people saying, I caught myself said it to my husband, is it's your parent, you're supposed to still love them. And I have to fix myself on that because we so brand in, or we're supposed to love our parents no matter what they put us through. We're supposed to love our family no matter what they put us through. And that's not okay.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
It's not okay.
We have so much Jamaican family say, oh, that's our old stuff. You're supposed to
Yes.
take care of your family member, like, you know what I mean? Like, I hate that.
Yes.
I hate that they say stuff like that.
I sure. I'm glad you say that, right? CJ family. Listen, at the end of the day, look into it, right? You know, put
Yeah.
out the picnic, the same one, them end up get abused. Because remember saying, they are kids, when you as the mother put them out there to the same one man, them earth over, them have feelings. She get all now in life and the people they not matter. Who to the
Not to
blame?
care.
The kids are the mother.
No,
You know, I say,
people in the
boy, you
community.
are the mother.
Mm-hmm. A
You know,
lot of
that's
people in the
why
community
my
don't
mother and my
understand.
mother make me stay here and support. Me and talk about boy, I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to get and support. Yes, you're grateful and you say why. And my father make me stay here. Yes, you're grateful to say yes, you're here and support by the help of God and your parents. But at the same time, parents no fear no the end of the day, people are make you look like when parents
Okay.
do it, why to it and when we say why a parent can't do no, we
Yeah.
move away
And
from that.
nobody
Family do
and nobody
go
should be
ahead,
saying that. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
right? Family are do your so family hurt you, family
Mm-hmm.
money and whatever. And then people are still say, why are your family already and even though my family
Mm-hmm.
already and done, I don't have to deal with them. I love them far. I can love
Father,
them afar.
I forgive you over here.
Thank you. Same way,
I forgive you.
same way,
I
son.
forgive you. You know what? They should not help take care of her. I'm sorry, guys. If they don't feel like
Yes.
they want to forgive her and help take care, they should not force them to help take care of her. I don't want to hear,
Yes.
oh, she brought them in the world. Exactly. She brought them in the world. So
Exactly.
why they need to be grateful to bring them in the world? For what? I mean, if she have done
Thank you.
what she were have supposed to be done as a parent and
Yeah,
take care of
right.
them and all the stuff, and then she make their life better when they got older, of course they should be grateful for that because she showed her how she
Exactly.
was and stuff. But she sold them, so I would not be
Exactly.
grateful for that. I'm grateful for the things my mom did, even though when she left and went to America, it's not her fault because this is her sister and she trusted her. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And she felt
Yes.
guilty that she did that because my mom fight and watch us for to make sure that we were taken care of. When she because she was a nurse, when she
Yes.
didn't have no one to watch the kids when during summertime, guess where we were at? The nursing the nursing office in the waiting room playing with our toys.
Yes.
She didn't no one
Yes.
watch us. You understand?
Look at
So
that. Yes.
it's just who you have to trust. I don't want to hear, oh, your mom brought you in the world. I didn't ask her to bring me.
Thank
I didn't
you.
ask her to
Are
bring
you go
me.
ahead and have me?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of that
So
sweet,
who am
all
I
of that
going to?
sweetness she do enjoy.
Yeah. I don't want to hear people saying that to other kids. Oh, she brought you in the world. Okay.
True.
Stop
I
forcing the
have to
kid. Stop
forgive. I
forcing
have
them.
to move on and all of that. Yes.
Yes. Family need to
There and
talk to her.
yeah,
Yes.
forgiveness is not at hurt you. Forgiveness is a you because you
Mm-hmm.
get the and you rip up inside and you hurt people in our soul.
Mm-hmm.
Then give the person. You're
Mm-hmm.
not going to able
Exactly.
to move on. Right? But that
Exactly.
don't say to you forgive the person. You have to deal with the person. You don't have to deal with the person. You
Don't need
don't
to
have
be
to deal
friends. No, you
with
don't. No, you
that.
don't. No, you don't. You fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, and I'm gonna have you do it again. How many hurts do I need to have you going? No, that was a deep hurt, and the mom she probably don't even feel guilty about it, and she gonna be like, oh, but you were getting all the stuff and all this, you know what I mean? Oh, you guys were a bad picnic,
Yes.
you know what I mean?
Yes.
No, if they don't want to give her,
Exactly.
it's on them. If they want to forgive her, that doesn't mean they have to talk to her. They don't need to talk
That
to
is
her.
it. That is it. You know, see, forgive and support and you on. If you want to say I love you by you say I love you by that is a truth. Yeah, I'm a parent. You have to do certain things. I have to
Yeah.
take care of you and support. No, we don't have to. If we do it, we do it from the
No
willingness
problem.
and the love of my heart.
Exactly. Exactly. And older people stop force people picking them to tell them about if they need to forgive and go take care of their mother and their father. For what? The mother and
True.
father should do their
True.
job. Or if they didn't do their job from get go, the older you get, you should understand and have the knowledge. Especially these days, if they're still doing it,
Thank you.
and they're still doing it, and they don't do research to understand what they did was wrong and don't feel bad about it.
Yes.
Let them sit down there and fend for themselves.
Exactly. That is it.
But no, I hear no excuse. No excuse in these days. You know how much stuff you can YouTube up? You know how much stuff you can YouTube up?
Exactly.
I know. I don't want to hear, oh, black people don't go counseling. Send your kids to counseling. When you find out, send your kids to counseling. I went counseling twice.
Yes.
And it helped.
And that is good.
Send your kids to counseling. I don't want to hear black people don't go counseling, they go church. Go to church and go counseling.
Exactly.
If you have to get the counseling, go to the counseling. Right?
Go through the counseling. Don't do it with pastors. Don't do it with pastors. Don't go counseling with pastors, please. I'm sorry, pastors. Don't do counseling with pastors. You need to go to a professional who counsel with children or counsel with adults. Don't go to pastors for counseling. Now, marriage counseling, you want to go with pastors who is married, that's fine. But don't go to counselor for pastors for abuse. They were like, the Lord will wash it away. Yes, the Lord will wash it away. But you need someone to help you how to do so.
Yeah, exactly.
I understand. I'm glad you put out that. And some things where them are telling, not saying that you don't want to hear it or you don't like to hear it, but at the time that you are going through your earth, you want to hear something else.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm still here. You hear me?
Oh, okay. Yeah, you were froze.
At the time that you are going through it, you don't want to pass that. Boy, God is going to wash it away and God is going to, yeah, you know, say God will wash it away and God is going to do something different and then all of that. But at the same time, you want to why? What you have been to before, this is how you go up to get healing and suffering.
Yes, you do. And don't send your kids to an older. When you send your kids to a counselor, sit in the first couple session to see if this person understand or try to understand what your kid is going through. Because some of them they'll be like, brush it off. So you have to watch everybody. You have to watch everybody. You have to be on them like hawk. You know what I mean? My kids, when they go places, again, I ask them, someone touch you? Did the mom touch you? Did the aunt touch everybody? You understand? You have to. So please, people, don't force the kids to say, oh, forgive. You know what I mean? Forgive, because then they're really not going to want to forgive. You have to, let them, yes.
Give them space and time. They have to take more time, probably
years.
Give them enough time.
Yeah.
Not every person just get over it.
Yes. Me and you. Go ahead.
Listen, Angela. Go ahead, CJ.
No, I was saying me and you guys, because I think we probably more highlighted to forgive, because you know we grow up to be soldiers. I feel like in Jamaica, kids we all grow to be soldiers, but our kids these days, they're not going to forgive. So you have to be careful, because my 9-year-old, he's like, I'm like, you're not going to talk to your friend anymore? He's like, no, I'm not going to speak to her. I said, why? She hurt you one time. He said, no, she did it twice and I'm not doing it again. I am not going to have someone keep hurting me. I can get mad at him for it. I can get mad at him. You know what I mean? So, okay, go ahead, read the comment. Read the comment.
Not no more. Before we wrap up, there's anything you want to encourage someone that is going through some
that happened to you
oh God. I would definitely say, if you can get yourself out of the situation, try seek the help, but be careful.
But when you get that help, someone gets you out of that situation, just ask them if they can get you counseling, free counseling. I don't know if they do free counseling in Jamaica, but if you're in America, there's a lot of program that you can have free counseling. Even in the school, ask for help. There's a lot of system can help you out. And don't give up. Push through. It's hard, and you feel like it's end of the world because sometimes it could happen every night. And just hang in there. And it's not only they just taking it, but they hating you at the same time. Just hang in there and just try to get out as soon as you can. Ask for help at school. Ask for help. Neighbors. If you can't do neighbors, you don't trust them. And ask for help for people on social media. If you think that you can tell your story in social media, you'll be surprised. You tell your story on TikTok, oh, we all got your back. Where's the address? We there.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We are there. Okay? I see so many times that people that pull up that kid taken away so quickly. Like, social media do not play. Scary sometimes.
They find the culprits so quick and easy.
So quick. I said, ooh. You know what I mean? So you guys just have to hang in there, and don't let it kill your spirit. Like, people cannot tell. When I tell people what I go through, and the starving, and they're like, damn, you've been through a lot because of my energy. I'm not gonna have it keep me down. I have it help me keep me down, but the more I understand what other people go through and family member go through, it's just like it was normalized. And you can forgive them, but just you don't need to be around them. I forgive mine, but I don't need to be around them. I forgive mine, and my aunt, I told her what happened, and she felt bad because she said she really didn't notice. Okay. But his daughter is the sweetest thing, and I'm not going to blame her for it. She's a sweetheart. You know what I mean? She's such a sweet girl. And I'm just happy that he didn't do it to her, or none of that have happened to her, because I have asked her. She's a 18-year-old now. But, he protected her to make sure that didn't happen to her. Isn't that something?
Yes, exactly.
But you don't need to. If you forgive the person, you don't need to have them around you, and you don't need to build your mama no house. So tell those girls, you don't need to build your mama no house. You don't need to take care of her. She put herself in that situation. She didn't care about you. Let it be. So just hang in there.
So my final word for support your way is a big get molested. Talk about it.
Yes.
You will be surprised talking to and said to as the family say, share it on your any social media platform, and other person point of view, other person give you advice, you how to go about it, but do not keep it to yourself, because it yourself that hurt you more, and it will even make you think about suicide, because when that's what you went through, and nobody have your back, nobody believes you are so poor, and nobody wants to be able to protect you and support. You have to type the back on your phone and support. Listen, scary. And I pray to that anything that person says, oh, you're going to ask, like, why you're going to, like, say, from a young age, and blessed and God. Find the peace of God that passes all understanding will give you the peace that you can forgive the person, because listen, forgiveness is never for the person, but the forgiveness will be for you, if you can move on and enjoy life. If you can move on and enjoy everything what life has to offer to you, So that is my take on the topic. God
That's
bless.
true. And guys,
Each
don't
and
forget there's
every-
phone numbers you can call for help. There's phone
Oh,
numbers you can call. Google it up, young ladies, young men. Google it
yes,
up. There's numbers you can call. There's actually program that can help you escape out of your
right,
situation, and they cannot know
so
where you
true,
are. There's
Yes.
places you
right,
can go. So, the process might take a little bit where you have to move or you have to go to different school and stuff. There's actually
Mhm.
program out there that can help you. So Google
so
it up
true.
and see what's in your area or what state. Again, I'm in America, so I don't know if they have that in Jamaica. But if they do, see if you can help. The problem is I watch too much video in Jamaica where the cops then blame the girls for it. So that might be a little difficulty. Hopefully they get better, but I don't know.
Mhm.
A
Yes,
lot of
Yes.
things have to change.
yeah, I understand. So guys, you know, in everything that you always say before, wrap up, you always say, no matter what you are going through and stuff like that, very true. You have learned something from it.
Exactly.
And listen, if you're out there and you're a child molester and so forth, hope you learn from this. If you molest your family member, friend of yours, or whatever, you go and find it in your heart. We say go and ask for forgiveness and repent and change your life, right? Anyway, before we wrap up, we normally say, listen, in every single situation that you are going through, put
Put God
first,
first.
right? So put
Amen.
God first over your life, over your family, over your kids, over your job. Put God first in every single thing that you do. Have a blessed night. We are out. Love you all. Thank
Thank you for
you for
having
being
me.
here with us. Yeah?
Thank you for having me up here.
Okay,
We
darling.
really appreciate you, CNJ. Anytime.
No problem. Oh, guys, my
Have
birthday
a blessed
coming up.
night, guys.
Your birthday is coming up?
Yeah, I'm gonna be extra
Which
old.
date? Which date? Which date?
It's on the 18th, but I'm posting my video tomorrow. My birthday video tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll be there.
All right.
Yeah.
You're going live also?
No, not live. Well, premium.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
It's
Okay.
a.
We're gonna be
Okay.
there.
All right. We're definitely going to be there.
All right. See you guys in the
So,
morning.
all
All right.
right
Good
then.
night.
Good
Good
night,
night.
guys. Remember, put God first. Love you all. Mwah.
Love you
All
guys
right.
too.
Good night.